Chat, behave, show SC some love. Gators also down below. There's going to be more joining. I'll see y'all in a bit. This is the last
I don't
time
have
that
my chain. Where's my chain for the sponsors? Let's go. Give me my chain.
GLD. Yo, shop GLD. Get your GLD just like me. You know what it be. Rocky, kiki. Yo, dilly dilly, guys. Jeff, Gator, y'all have fun.
All right, see you in a few. All right, what's up, boys? What's up, everybody? I have officially made the switch tonight to the Thursday Night Football Prime Vision with Next Gen Stats. So I think I watched this last year or something, but I had forgot about it the first 2 weeks. So I'm excited to have it back in again. Oh, look at this! Look at that! It tells you. I don't know if you guys are watching, but so the Lions have the ball. As they line up in formation, it shows you everybody on the field. And then they hand it off to Montgomery, and they highlight Montgomery with his name, and then the play goes off. That is pretty cool. Now they have some kind of analytics expert on. All right, this is pretty cool. They are using, I believe, the normal feed of the game. Let me see if they see right now they've got Raymond's in motion. They throw the swing pass to Raymond. Oh, this is unbelievable. Yes, so they do. They have the normal broadcast with Al Michaels, interspaced with some analytics guys. And I wish I could take a picture and show you what it looks like, but I'd probably get in trouble somewhere. I don't know enough to not do stuff like that. But it is kind of cool. I'm excited to see. Oh, let's turn that down. So now, see this one, they don't have everyone labeled. This time they're showing the defense on third down. They're showing the defensive lineman in the 3-4. They're intercepted. Wow. For someone who doesn't get intercepted, he just lobbed that ball right there. Robbie is at work. He will be done in a few minutes. And I don't know if you guys know, but this is his last week of having these hours, so that's pretty cool. What's up, Gator?
What's happening, brother, man? How we doing, Jeff?
Dude, I'm doing good. Dude, I've got the Prime Vision on tonight.
Uh-oh.
Have you seen that?
No. Is that with the Next Gen Stats?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Hang on then. Uh-oh.
That was very cool.
Let's see. I have not.
It tells you all the offensive guys on the field right now. It shows their routes. It's like watching Madden.
Wait. How do you get to that?
It's one of the options on the Vision, on how you watch the game, I guess.
Lions, Packers, watch main broadcast.
Is there an optional broadcast or something?
I don't know. Let's see. Now, yes, there is.
Dude, check it out. Wait till you see this.
Espanol and Prime Vision with Next Gen. I think I did watch a couple games last year with this.
I said the same thing, but I wasn't impressed with it. But this year it looks so much better.
Okay. Well, guess what? We'll be watching it, Next Gen Stats together.
Yes.
Wow. Green Bay is already in the red zone.
There was the interception.
Oh, way to go, Jared Goff. Oh, big sack, too.
Yeah. Interception on an early play.
Aiden Hutchinson right there. Let's see. I know we got somebody joining us later on. Is Robbie going to join tonight? I know he's
yes, Robbie will be here in about 15 minutes. And we also have a special guest tonight. I don't want to ruin it, so I'll just keep quiet and let Robbie handle that when he handles it. Or if he shows up, he shows up.
Well, I mean, I listen, I got a direct message from said person.
Okay.
And I think he's a little excited about it. So yeah, I am too as well.
Awesome.
The Packers with a nice pass right there to Romeo. Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
I like that you and I are not 20 seconds apart on the stream too.
Yes.
That makes me much happier.
It's always a plus. That is always a plus.
So let me tell you my DFS lineup tonight. You ready?
Okay, yes, go ahead.
All right. And the captains. So I think Green Bay is going to win. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
I've got my captain is Laporta.
Whew, love that.
And then I've got St. Brown, Amon-Ra, Aaron Jones, Josh Reynolds, Jaden Reed, and the Packers D.
Well, you got a nice pick there to start off with the Packers.
Yeah.
D.
So yeah. So
the only
yeah.
one that I would like to have seen the number on would have been, what is Jaden Reed's number compared to what is Musgrave's number?
I couldn't fit Musgrave in.
Okay, fair.
Yes, totally could not. And I really wanted to put another Lion in there, but the money just didn't allow it. So Reed was just a better option at the last spot.
Right.
But I'm thinking the Lions are going to end up throwing the ball tonight. So I think Laporta and Emmanuel are my two big expenses.
So I threw one up under underdog. Are you ready for this?
Nice. Go.
All right, we got Amon-Ra St. Brown over. Everything is over, really. I like the overs. They give me nice lines, and I'm like, that's definitely attainable. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 72.5 receiving yards.
Okay.
Chris Watson, 3.5 receptions.
Okay.
Jahmyr Gibbs, 58.5 rushing and receiving.
Nice.
Musgrave, 3 receptions. And 4.5 receptions.
So how does that work for that? I don't have that in Connecticut. How does that system work?
It's just you're basically over-unders.
Over-unders? Okay.
Yeah. So I bet 5. I'm going to win 100 if I hit all 5.
Oh, God. Okay, nice. So it's all right. Nice.
20 times the money on a 5-legger.
And the odds, and it's pretty standard. A 5-legger does this. A 4-legger does this.
Yep.
And then you don't have to worry about the crazy odds or anything.
No. They throw boost in there every now and again. So like the other night on, I want to say it was Monday night, I did a $10 to win 256 because of the boost that they were throwing in there. And I hit everything except the last leg. I missed it by like 4 yards. Oh, you want to talk about heartbroke?
That's brutal. That's brutal.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. Pick 'em. Let's see what I did here. Higher lowers. Where was the one that I? Oh man, I want to pull this up because it was so close. It was
so hard. That's a tough beat.
Yeah, it was. It really wasn't, because he was like 3 yards. I can't even remember who it was now, but he was like 3 yards from it. They give him the ball and he loses a yard. If they'd have given him the ball and he would have gained like 2.5 yards, I'd have been really heartbroken. But
right.
It is what it is. It was fun though, because we were there we were there the whole time. We were definitely in it the whole time.
Yeah, Aiden's got Amon-Ra and Laporta yards.
Yes.
And no, Aiden, I promise the special person is not Taco.
It's not Taco.
No, we would never build anything. No, we would never give any build up to Taco. We would just be warning you that Taco would be here later.
Right. Yeah. Yes. It wouldn't be a special report. It'd be a warning label.
Yes, exactly. Not suitable for work. Or that's what we need. We need to get him the old parental advisory label and have him put it on his screen all the time. See, look, now they got the defense highlighted. Is it 3rd down? That's what they did before. Yeah. Okay. 2nd and 8, maybe because it's 2nd and long.
Oh, Jahmyr Gibbs with a nice rush.
Oh, nice run.
Ooh. They're not going to give him the 1st down, but he got it to make it a 3rd and 1, it looks like. Yeah, we need Gibbs in our life.
He was carrying guys, too.
Yeah. We carried about half the Packers' defensive line.
Yep.
Yeah, Taco's special, but a different kind of special. You are right about that, Aiden.
Laporta, Mitchell, Wright. I'm loving this little stat thing. It lets me know where my guys are, if they're on the field.
Montgomery up the middle, first down.
I'm curious to see if Laporta can repeat something similar after the publicity and being game planned for, because he's probably game planned for now with their number 2 option on the receiving end.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of like 7 people in the when it comes to fantasy, he's like one of 7 that to have finished top 10 at his position in all 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
another catch for Gibbs. There you go. Gator, I saw a little bit of your show the other night. I wasn't able to get in the chat, but I did tune in for a little bit.
Which one? The waiver wire show?
Yes.
Yeah, that was our first one. So that's going to be a Tuesday night deal from now on. So, and we'll depending on what else we got going on. So this coming Tuesday, I will be doing. I do an ESPN radio spot for Northwest Florida, which you can find.
Do you really?
Yeah, you can find that over on their Facebook page, as well as if you're in that particular area, live on air there. That is at 6:20 Eastern, 5:20 Central.
Gator, that voice, man, that voice, dude. They're gonna get you on there full time. You don't watch it.
Right. Well, I'm not opposed to that either. So yeah, Tuesday nights have just gotten all with waiver wire stuff. So this coming Tuesday, it's that. Then we turn right around and usually we'll do it at 8, but this week we're gonna do it at 7 because at 8:30 I am doing a guest spot for Triple Play Fantasy, leading into both the waiver wire and then into week 5. That's all Tuesday. So it's
nice.
It's exciting, man. It really is when you get an opportunity to as they say, big play, Sammy. Big play.
Love that.
But when you get a chance to spread your wings and go see what the other the nest are doing, and when what the other mama and daddy birds are feeding their young, you can
touchdown.
Touchdown. Amon-Ra.
So Laporta's in 46% of the lineups I'm in. 10% have him as a captain.
Yeah. And you put Amon-Ra as your captain?
No, I have Laporta, but I have Amon-Ra too.
Okay. Yeah, let me get.
Wow, the Lions come right down the field after that early turnover. I mean, right down the field, like knife through butter.
Yep, Sam Laporta, 1 reception, 35 yards. That was that big play there. Amon-Ra with a freaking
wide open.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, wide open.
Why is this? Oh, it's not refreshing here. So let's go up here, get over to here. I'm trying to get the scores up, everything, so I can see what's going on. They still have not updated it on Sleeper, even though the touchdown is on the board. They haven't updated all the stats on here yet. But it looks like it's going to be 1 for 2 with a TD. Just don't know what that yardage was on that TD there. So not too shabby of a start for Detroit.
So wide open. You know what I mean? I don't know if you saw the clip today. There was a clip from the Dolphins game. I think it was the first touchdown, Tua to Tyreek. He comes off the field and he's laughing about he made up the route. It wasn't the route he was supposed to run. He made it up in the middle of his other route, and Tua comes over to him like, dude, what did you just run? He's like, I don't know. I made it up as I was going. And he's like, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what a great combo.
I saw it. Of course, I did not hear the volume on it, but Troy King, at T King, he's the one that I follow that I saw that on. Braves fan 527 over there on Twitch. Thank you, Twitch followers. How you doing tonight, sir? He wants to know, should he still start Devontae Smith? I know he has an illness. What do you think about starting Devontae Smith this week? They
I
are.
wasn't aware of the illness.
Yeah, they put him on he was questionable due
Oh
to an
yeah,
illness in practice today.
because if you remember after their game the other day, Hertz was saying that he was suffering from an illness during the game. So I guess it kind of makes sense that it's kind of going through the locker room. So it kind of makes sense that he's got it.
Yeah, I mean, so my thought process is they're at home against Washington. They're going to need him. He's going to play.
He's going to play.
You didn't draft him that high not to start him, right? I mean, you start your studs, and he's a damn stud. Skinny Batman is a stud. You start him.
You know what, though? It does make Zacharias an even bigger potential play.
Oh, stop with your fucking game-winning fucking bullshit win from last week.
I'm just telling you, if he's now the almost the second receiver at the price he's at, that's unbelievable. So that's all. I mean, he's shown he can actually play.
You're starting Devontae Smith.
Yes. Oh, it's funny. On the stats, they highlighted the kicker on the stat show. So not only is this a big game, it's probably our best Thursday night game for like the next 6 weeks. I saw the schedule. It's rough.
Absolutely, Braves fan. You are more than welcome. Any other questions you have, bring them back. Appreciate you joining us over there on Twitch. I know, Robbie, we're going to have to bring this up when Robbie does get on here, the CEO, the Dilly Fantasy Sports Network. You have to let him know that Braves fan 527 joined us from Twitch. He's going to be excited about that. So
I don't have Twitch. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how to see that stuff.
I didn't even know there was a such thing as Twitch until about 2 years ago or so. I guess he's 15 now, so he'd have been 13. He was, he's gaming or whatever, and he's like, "Hey man, I got a Twitch channel. Would you follow me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll follow you." He says, "You don't ever have to watch it. I just want the follower." I'm like, "Cool." So I learned about Twitch. That's how that was my introduction to Twitch. And actually, it's not bad. I do, I get on there every now and again. I'm not a huge gamer. I'll play Madden or whatever, but I'm not a huge gamer. But like some of the stuff that I do for Going for Two has its own Twitch channel. So, I'll pop in on there just to have a different, look other than just the normal YouTube stuff. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool. So yeah, going back to that St. Brown, it was a 24-yard TD reception for him. Jared Goff, 4 of 5 for 60 yards. That one that is considered an incompletion was actually complete. It was just to the wrong team.
And he never throws picks. He did last week and now this week.
Well, he's been, for the last, year or so, he's been pretty good with controlling the ball and
What up, George? Y'all had to make sure I came up in this thing to meet you, dog. What's cracking, like?
Company.
How we doing?
What's up, George? Yeah, there's some background fuzz.
There we go. Y'all should hear me now.
No, I can hear you. It's all the background stuff that's over.
Yeah, I'm about to jump off. I'm by the highway. I'll holler, y'all.
All right, get back in here as soon as you can on a real. Get to your mom's house.
Yo.
What's going on, George?
What's going on, George? Welcome. Nice.
Aiden, this is the special guest, George, not Taco.
Not Taco. We promise no Taco. And after having the enjoyment of Gator rooting for his Bucks the other night, I'm excited to have another fan of a team on our show. It makes it so much more fun.
Look, if this O-line's going to play like that all night, it's going to be a long game.
That's true.
It's going to be a very long game.
So when I was on Monday, the Bucks lost. George is on tonight. If the Packers lose, do we just cancel any guest of the team that's playing?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
this is like the Manning cast. We bring in people from the teams. We got this whole thing locked down. Now punting's not good, and they came out looking good too, George, with that pick and that early field goal. I thought, and then Goff just went right down the field on him.
Well, y'all saw the Bakhtiari news, right? Not just the IR placement, but
Who?
out for the whole year.
Who?
No, the whole year.
I mean,
Bakhtiari.
he hasn't played in like 4 years.
He, you're not wrong.
Well, normally he only plays on natural grass when the sun's out and it's the right weather. It's got to be perfect for him, but I guess now there's nothing.
Yeah, he got a knee scope done today, which puts him out a few weeks, and then he announced he's going to get another surgery in a few weeks that should put him on track to start at the beginning of 2024.
He said that last year at the exact same time.
He should have gotten the surgery over the summer. I don't know what he was doing.
I don't think the front office was really happy with him. I mean, there were.
I know you're a Green Bay fan, but is there any way that he was like, I want to see what Jordan Love looks like before I just go out there and start protecting him?
You saw the whole story like over the summer, how much belief there was in him, like in training camp and stuff. But I think as a veteran player with a QB that's never started for a full season, I think that's always in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
I would not put that past him at all. But I mean, you come out with a pretty hot start. You technically should be 3-0 if you don't lose to Atlanta and choke that one. So you'd think he kind of proved himself after 3 weeks right there.
Yeah, I would have thought he would have played.
Hey, I know you know how close him and Aaron Rodgers were. Is there a chance that he ends up in New York City?
I wouldn't say until that's hard to tell. The cap hit's like pretty tremendous if you cut or trade him just based off of his contract. So
yeah, that was my question. What's the cap implication?
Green Bay is not. I don't think Green Bay is going to want to eat that much dead money, especially just off of a guy that if you can get him back healthy next year. Mm-hmm. Come out here, you have a decent season. You have a run for the playoffs next year if everything pans out. What I'm most interested to see is if they make the move for JT before the deadline. That's what I'm hoping for.
Are you
think really? Wow, look at him, George dropping the bomb.
Are you completely out on Dylan?
Look, I was at the game last week. I watched the other two. Emmanuel Wilson and Patrick Taylor right now are proven to be better RB2s for the team than Dylan is. You bring Dylan in to be the goal line guy in the short yard and inches, and the man's tripping over his own feet before he even hits a defender. He's the king of leaping forward and falling without being touched. And if you look at his yards per carry, I think this year it's like pretty horrendous as well. I mean, he's had the last 2 weeks to be the starting back for the team, and he can't even get over 50 yards from scrimmage. It's not.
He's had a bunch of chances to be the starter for this team, not just this year. I've got Aaron Jones in a dynasty league. I picked him up last year in a trade, in a playoff run, and if you look at the stats, Aaron Jones just blows him away. I mean, Dylan can't do it. I mean, I'm from the London, Connecticut area where he's from, so I mean, I'm very familiar with him, but he just can't. You hope to see some Bettis out of him, but there's never that Bettis type play where he tiptoes through a hole and runs somebody over. You never see that with him, and you really had hoped you were gonna.
Well, you saw him that rookie year when the Packers were making the deep playoff runs. I mean, he came out with all the energy, breaking a bunch of tackles, and it seems to me he's become a guy that feels like his role with the team is solidified and that he's not going anywhere. And I think kind of that fire he had coming out of college, trying to prove himself as one of the lead backs on the team's drawn out a little bit. Like, I mean, when I was at the game last Sunday, and for a guy that's played as bad as he has all season, I mean, he was the second to last guy being announced running out of the tunnel. Like, that's a pretty big implication of like star power, so to speak. And he's not the guy I want running out. So
what do you do with Jones if you make a move like that?
Look, I think you can have Jones and JT coexist. I think Jones can stay as your pass catcher. I think from fantasy implications, that certainly hurts him a lot because I think within the 20 and for like a first and second down back, JT is going to be that guy, especially if you're going to use that much draft capital to trade for him. Yeah. But I think with the wide receivers we have, I mean, you obviously don't know what Watson's going to do this year. I think Dubes has been pretty good, but I think you're still looking at a team that is going to want to run first to play off the play action to get some of their guys open on the shots.
I wonder what it would cost to get him.
Well, that's exactly where I was going to go, because I don't know if Green Bay can actually afford him, to be quite honest, because he's going to want a contract extension, and Indy's not going to give him up for free, right?
Yeah.
But the other side of that coin is Indy can hang on to him. If he doesn't want to play, he doesn't want to play for Indy, that's fine. Because he loses the full year, and he'll be back in this exact same position next year without the full year of service when it comes to the NFLPA and that sort of thing. That's the bad thing is he has no leverage.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. You've seen the team now through 3 weeks without Christian Watson. You think if you traded Watson to Indy and you got JT in return, that your offense is really taking a hit?
I don't think they want him. I think they're going to want draft assets or something.
Yeah, I mean, it would obviously be a first, second rounder plus Christian.
Oh no, it would be multiples.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what did McCaffrey go for?
You can't count McCaffrey because McCaffrey, Carolina was just trying to get rid of somebody. See, Indy doesn't want to get rid of JT. That's the difference.
I don't know. Zach Moss is looking like that dude.
Really?
Yeah, he's also touching the ball 25 times in a game.
We got this guy on. He's bringing fucking bullshit jokes. Braceman 572's got this. You think it was a bad choice starting Luke Musgrave? I'm assuming he's asking for fantasy purposes, but Luke Musgrave right now, 0 targets, of course, 0 yards, nothing going on.
But they haven't moved the ball at all. I mean, they haven't done. No one on the Green Bay offense has done anything. The only reason they got 3 points was that interception that put them basically in the red zone. They haven't moved the ball at all. I mean, like George said, the lines are getting crushed almost on both sides of the ball right now.
Yeah, when you watch I didn't watch the game against Carolina, but when you box score watched it, you looked at the first half. There was nothing in Green Bay's favor at all in the first half, and then second biggest comeback in NFL history happens. Jordan Love leads them to the W, scoring 17 points or whatever it was, 18 points or whatever it was.
Touchdown. I actually watched that whole game, and I was surprised. The Green Bay defense carried the day on that.
Well, I'm about to watch the touchdown play right now. I think y'all are a play ahead, but
you're behind us? That sucks. I hate that. Last week, Gator was like 15 seconds ahead of me. He was commenting on plays that I hadn't even they weren't even in the huddle for yet.
I was commenting on plays, and he's still watching the Dove commercials and shit.
Yes, exactly.
Look, I've watched.
Wow, look at the Lions.
And then Jeff's bitching about it. He's like, "I got no fucking hair. Get the fucking Dove commercial off. Put the game on."
Man, I've watched Green Bay long enough. It's like they have a tremendous defense on paper. If you look at how stacked they are on the D line, obviously you're playing without Jair tonight, but I mean that was a run play. They'll come out red hot and get like 1 3 and out, and it's like as soon as they get punched in the mouth one time on like a 3rd and short, they just completely fumble the entire drive. It's like psychologically they just crumble after giving up a 3rd and short, and they just start to get pieced up.
Yeah, I really expected more out of the defense tonight. I'm really surprised that they got 14 points already.
Hey, man, I was at the game last week.
Dude, you know what? I can't be jealous enough. Every time you say that, I step on my own foot.
Yeah, well, if you look at last week, if you don't give up the punt return, the defense really was actually pretty freaking good through 4 quarters. Yep. Granted, half that scores on special teams. But Yeah, man. I don't know. I think this defense's problem, as much as people love to talk shit about Joe Barry on Twitter, it's not on Joe Barry half these points they let up in these games. He has guys in position. It's just folks not making plays or the D line not having enough heart to sit there and try to shoot the gap. Like, I mean, you're playing without Jair Alexander. You're out.
Which
I
is
think this
huge.
game, Andre Campbell, linebacker, he's not playing either. That's another big guy. It's just the whole team all around's youth, and you're just going out and expecting guys to make plays. And I think you can only expect so much from a DC perspective to make these guys make them.
Yeah, I was on here last Friday on our show, up and down about how it didn't make a difference on the Cowboys losing their defensive back, but it made a huge difference. And I think the same with Jair Alexander. You know what I mean? When you take him out of they don't have to worry about where he is. You take him out of that play, and it makes a huge, huge difference.
Well, Rasul Douglas isn't shutting down St. Brown tonight. I can tell you that.
No, well, obviously, the guy was so open on the first touchdown. Yes, agreed.
But your example with Dallas, I mean, Dallas's defense, you have Diggs in there. You're looking at a team that's going to blitz and play man every down. You take Diggs out of that equation, you can't do that same strategy.
Yep. Yeah, I was on here talking about how they weren't going to miss Diggs, and then on Sunday I'm going, what an idiot I am. Of course they're going to miss the guy. He shuts down a quarter of the field, a third of the field.
Ooh. Gator, I got to tell you, I made the move on Christian Watson today because he got moved to a different owner.
Okay.
Gave up Christian Kirk and Jake Ferguson for him.
Okay.
Is that a season long or just what kind of league?
It's a 12-team redraft.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Nope.
No, I don't hate it at all. I like Ferguson. The problem with Ferguson right now is three-headed monster on the tight end. Yeah, he's seeing more of the targets, but maybe he's on the field the most, but he's not getting all of it. And it should be in a tight end like the Luke Musgraves, like the Sam Laporta's, getting all of it, and that's what we want to see. And the biggest difference with like a Luke Musgrave and a Sam Laporta compared to, the Meyer and Ferguson is Laporta and Luke Musgrave have just proven that they were more athletic, and that's what we want to see in the tight end position, especially as rookies. That's going to get them on the field. That's going to give them the opportunity. They're just not. Ferguson is just there's so. And it may not just be Ferguson. There's a lot of questions in that Dallas offense, especially behind center to start with. But, Matt, what is good? Thank you for joining us yet again. Matt, always in the chat. Fellas, we're running it tonight. Yeah, Robbie will be here shortly, though. Garrett Wilson just got traded in my Dynasty League. Wow. What is the I want to hear the whole trade of that, Matt. So if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I want to hear what Garrett Wilson went for.
Especially in the Dynasty.
Yeah.
And I'm curious how many team league in there, too. Throw us in there, Matt, how many team league it is.
Matt only plays in 12-man leagues.
12-man? Okay.
I don't know.
I'm feeling a little bit duped starting Aaron Jones tonight.
Dude, tell me about it. I got him in my Dynasty. I'm starting him against Laporta and the Green Bay kicker. I've got nothing here to show for that at all.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm with you.
I started him in one of mine as well.
He's in my DFS.
Over Elijah Mitchell, Kenny Gainwell, or
George. I didn't want to let you know what was coming, but I knew that was going to be the reaction on that third down pass.
Man, that's been his problem all at camp. That's just like if you have one nitpicking thing with Jordan Love, it's completion percentage and overthrowing receivers. It's the two things he's got to clean up.
Interesting. This trade, Garrett Wilson for Luke Musgrave and a second rounder.
Wow.
See, I'm not a dynasty guy. What is a second round pick's typical value from a player caliber?
Great question.
Well, let's do this. Garrett Wilson is second year, right? Where did he get drafted last year? He got drafted in the first round of rookie drafts. Then he turns around with the three-headed monster of Joe Flacco, Mike White, and Zach Wilson at quarterback, and goes out there and puts up rookie of the year numbers, then he's traded for a second rounder and Luke Musgrave in a dynasty. So Luke Musgrave was probably going in the late third, early fourth, somewhere probably in that range.
Because he's a tight end. Because he's a tight end.
So,
yes.
and if he wasn't a tight end and he was a wide receiver, he probably wouldn't have gotten drafted. Luke Musgrave.
Interesting.
Yep. So the person that got Garrett Wilson absolutely raked on this deal, in my opinion.
I believe so.
Raked. Because Garrett Wilson should have gone for at least 2 first.
So George, the best I can say to you is I'm in a 16 team league, right? I'm gonna rip you off my dynasty picks last year. You ready?
Guys, I'll be right back.
Yep. Hold on. Draft results. All right. So it was 16 teams. You ready? Bijan, Gibbs, JSN, Quentin Johnson, Zay Flowers, Richardson in Indy, CJ Stroud, Zach Charbonnet, Kendre Miller, A-Chain, Addison, Mingo, Kincaid, Young, Downs and Indy, and Bigsby. So when you get in the second round, now you start throwing darts a little bit. You start looking at the tight ends. You know what I mean? You're taking your Mayers, your Laportas, you're taking your Roshan Johnsons. You know what I mean? You're getting that second-tier position player and sometimes first-tier tight end type thing. Because in Dynasty, you want the quarterbacks and you want those. And tight ends are usually hard to hit early on, as you know.
Okay, with that context, then, yeah, no, whoever got Garrett Wilson for just a second rounder and
stole him.
Absolutely
stole him. Yeah. If I could, that's not happening in my league. I'll tell you that. I mean, for me to get Garrett Wilson in my league, if I don't come to the table with at least 2 firsts, because you know what, I need to replace him, and I'm lucky I got him. So what are the chances I'm going to get him again? So I want 2 swings of the bat to hopefully get a guy of that caliber if I'm going to trade him away. Just my own theory.
From a dynasty perspective, you would, at least from a Garrett Wilson standpoint, I think the question is how long is Rodgers playing for the Jets past next year?
Yeah.
Because you don't know what that quarterback situation Rodgers leaves.
True.
Which he could play another season. He could come back and play another 3 or 4 seasons. Like, you don't know.
So what if the Jets suck and they get a chance to draft a quarterback next year? I mean, next year's quarterback class is supposed to be really, really strong. You know, that would be interesting. Do they put someone behind Rodgers and hopefully fill that pipeline? Because I've got to imagine, as an ownership group, they don't ever want to be in this situation again. I mean, to not have a quarterback is the worst. But that's an interesting thought, George.
Yeah, I've never been in the camp of teams drafting a rookie QB and just starting them straight out of the gate for a full season as rookie year. I think it almost always benefits the player to sit on the bench, sit behind a vet, see what's going on, get the preseason reps, come in if they're injured, come in a blowout, etc., and get some practice reps. But, I mean, you look at the top prospect, Carolina Panthers right now with Bryce Young. Obviously, a lot of growing pains there. Like, I'm sure he could end up being a good player, but that kind of play is what you're going to get regardless of what round you're taking a quarterback within the first few games of the season. So you're almost always starting the guy for another losing season, hoping that, you know, the year after that, that's when your dividends are going to pay off. I don't think anybody drafts a rookie QB and says, all right, man, we're going to have a winning season, go for a playoff run now because we got this kid straight out of college. There's almost always that huge adjustment period. I'm trying to think, like, I mean, who as a rookie came in? What, did Justin Herbert play his rookie year?
Yes, only because the punctured lung with that injection. But yes, only because of that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a top 5 QB right now, or any QBs that started their rookie year who just happened to develop to be a superstar and get to where they're at now?
Yes. I mean, Mahomes didn't, obviously.
Josh Allen?
The Packers don't do it.
No, Packers don't do it. Lamar?
Maybe.
Where's Lamar behind Flacco?
The Pats, he made the Pro Bowl, but he sucks. I mean, Mac Jones sucks, but
Yeah.
he did, but he made the Pro Bowl. But yeah, no, I'm totally with you though. Yeah. It's really hard to come in, and I was listening to NFL Network on Sirius, and they were talking about how when those quarterbacks go there, they're usually going to places with rookie coaches and rookie play callers, and they were going through what the Bears have done, and it's just almost malpractice. To put a guy through 3 years, 4 play callers, this and that, I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me.
What about Tua? Did Tua play as a rookie?
Probably no. Fitzmagic was there, and they kind of split time a little bit.
See, so I'm any decent QB, decent to elite QB right now has not started their rookie year.
Yep.
I mean, Fields pretty much salvaged his season just with his legs, but
we've seen this year that really wasn't. It wasn't a salvage. It was an outlier. It looks like now.
I'm holding my breath every time I look at your facial reactions, seeing them in the red zone. I'm like, I don't know.
All right, I'll stop.
No. I'm like, I have no idea.
I'll take my glasses off so you don't see the reflection if you focus in tight.
Yeah, no, I mean, 21-3 would be a brutal hole to climb out of.
Yes. Well, I'm just surprised. I mean, this is a huge game for this division. I mean, the winner of this is 3-1.
Yeah, you let the Lions take the division, you're pretty much praying to God you get a wild card slot.
No, wild cards are so hard to make now.
Yeah, I mean, the rest of my family are huge Saints fans, so they're looking at that division, and now that Winston's in there, they're thinking, I mean, even that division's kind of up for grabs between Atlanta, Tampa, and them.
Which is the funniest group of winning teams I've ever seen in my life. That whole division cracks me up.
Look, man, I'm in North Carolina, so I'm like an hour and a half out of Charlotte, and I've seen the Panthers play enough to know that they're never going to win that division for the foreseeable future.
That quarterback's not good. Everyone, I mean,
whoa, Andy Dalton? Andy Dalton is damn good.
The Red Rocket?
What stuff? Don't you ever talk bad about Andy Dalton again, Jeff. I don't have capability of doing it yet, but I promise you I will tell Robbie on you. I will rat you
will
out.
Mute me.
I will rat you out.
Isn't it amazing how relevant Adam Thielen becomes for fantasy purposes as soon as Dalton comes in at QB?
Stop it now. Stop it now. He is more likely to go 3 for 7 this week than he is 11 for 14 ever again in his life.
All I'm saying is if there was ever a sell high moment on him, this is the week to do it.
You could say the same thing about DJ Chark. You could say the same thing about DJ Chark. He got 11 targets. I mean, Andy Dalton threw the ball 58 fucking times. Come on. Andy Dalton ain't threw the ball 58 times in 5 years.
They were making fun of that on the broadcast. So he was talking about he wanted to rip it. They weren't sure he thought he meant like this.
Jesus God. I had to step away because I had to do a FaceTime real quick. My nephew is a freshman in high school and is on the JV squad.
All right.
And they were winning. They were winning last week like 42-0. And so the way they do it at his school is, you have your jersey, of course, and then the colored pants, right? Well, if you're on the JV squad or not on, I guess, the first or second team of that squad, you just have regular white pants. Well, the stadium, of course, last week was so freaking loud. And now this is in Tampa, so southeastern football. You know how this
How
is,
many?
George.
Just how many stadium holds? How many?
Oh, probably like 40,000.
Oh my god! For high school?
High school, yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
So, but it's the South. We live
That's
and
awesome.
die
That's
by
awesome.
we live and die Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's how we live. And if Thursday, Friday, and Saturday don't go good, we don't go to church on Sunday. or maybe some do have to go to church on Sunday, kind of a thing. You know what I mean? But so last week they were winning up. They were up 42-0, and again the stadium is so loud. The coach is calling for what they call white pants. White pants, get on the field. White pants, get on the field. My nephew is standing literally like 10 feet from him. Never heard him. So he didn't get on the field last week. And 14, 15 years old. He's like, after the game, is so pissed at himself for not listening. And he's almost in tears, right? Because, you get the opportunity. So tonight they're up 36-6. My nephew is like, he said, Uncle Jason, I was like 5 feet from him when we scored that 36 point. I was literally like 2 inches from him from then on. Because I wasn't missing him saying white pants again.
George, how did I do, George? Did I mask my emotions well enough?
Look, I've got a bunch of buddies that know I'm a diehard Packers guy, and they're not even football folks, but they turn these games on just to text me during them. And on my phone just about got 6 messages that said, man, ...
Oh, no.
Look, that one's not his fault. That's not his fault.
Well, maybe he needs to throw the ball about 4 yards lower on the field.
Why is David Montgomery looking so pretty? Damn. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Look,
just
man,
it was beautiful.
If they go up 24-3 here, and it's the start of the second, I mean, you are looking.
Dude, this is crazy.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's almost like they made a deal to win the game last week, and now this week is coming back to haunt them.
Wow, Montgomery.
Wow.
God, I'm so glad I did not start him.
Well, I think Aaron Jones is safe to say he's going to be putting up a donut because you have no reason to run the ball right now.
None.
I mean, woof.
Look, how about we have the largest comeback in NFL history?
Hey, do you guys can we just play checkers or something? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you want to play chess on the phone, Gator?
Yeah, let's do that. Is this is this the start of like just shit games for Thursday night football I think we got like what would you say next week was the Bears and who's next week? Is the Bears and somebody else? Denver. Is that next week or no, the Bears and Denver are playing this week, right?
Yeah, that's
who's playing next Thursday. Next Thursday is week 5. It's the Bears in Washington. Oh, let's get up for that one. And then we get Denver and God, we could see 70-0 Kansas City over Denver there. Jacksonville, New Orleans.
And what's her name is going to be in attendance.
We got to wait till week 8 to get another good Thursday night game when the Bucks are playing.
Yes.
And that's against Buffalo.
So Taylor Swift will be at the Kansas City game this week. So expect a big game out of our tight end.
Well,
Travis Kelce.
So I, on my Wednesday night show, we do a segment at the very end called Chrome Dome Parlay of the Night. And my parlay, which of course I read to you earlier, that was my parlay. And then at the end of the show, I'm like, okay, I've got one more. And I want to try to set the line. See if we can set the line for Sunday Night Football. And, of course, my co-hosts Brian and Steven were both like, all right, let's do this. I'm like, all right, what is the over-under on cutaways from the field to Taylor Swift on Sunday Night Football? And, of course, all three of us are like, oh, it's double digits for sure. Well, the reason I asked the question is because ESPN this morning had that same question. And their answer is 4. I'm like, 4 in the first 4 minutes?
Way over 4.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
over.
Well, I mean, if you got to figure, so if Travis Kelce gets targeted, catches the ball, and God forbid if he gets in the end zone again, they're definitely going to Taylor Swift, right?
Oh,
Definitely.
you're not even counting the replays of the same clip of the.
Well done, George. Well done.
I mean, the amount of times I saw her high-fiving Travis Kelce's mom, just
how about
over and over again.
The best clip that I saw, and I am not lying when I say this, I laugh every time I see it, was when Travis caught the touchdown and Mama Kelce is sitting there golf clapping. Right? And Taylor Swift is beating the glass. And you can see, like, if you pay attention real close to Mama Kelce, she's like, and her eyes are like, oh, please don't break the glass. Please don't break the glass. I don't know who the guy was that was next to Taylor. I'm assuming it was like her manager or whatever, but he was, over excited as well. And do you guys watch or listen to Jason and Travis Kelce's podcast?
Oh,
absolutely, classic.
Parts of it.
Oh my God! When Jason said today, or was it yesterday, that he was like, and this segment is brought to you by the Swifties. I was like, oh shit, here we go. It was how trying to explain football. Like, what is a down in football?
Dude, that was funny. What's a field goal on their podcast? What's a field goal?
So good. Oh my God.
There's Aaron Jones. He's alive.
the kill. I mean, and Travis is playing right into it too. He is just like, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's go.
My favorite was before all of that developed. It was the Eagles-Vikings game. Oh, God. What am I about to see, Gator? Is that good or bad?
I'm hoping that wasn't.
Ooh, Jones got upended.
Get upside down.
Ooh, watch that knee.
Aiden Tam Hutchinson.
Let me read off my prize picks, because here in North Carolina we can't bet on normal betting sites. We can only do DraftKings and prize picks.
But that's okay, because in Georgia we can't do DraftKings or prize picks.
So I've already got 2 of my 5 props hit within 1 quarter of play. I've got Aiden Hutchinson, more than half a sack. That one's done. Amon-Ra St. Brown, over half touchdown. That one's done. All I need now is Aaron Jones to get more than 65.5 rushing and receiving combined, Christian Watson to get over 38 receiving, and Jordan Love to throw more than 230.
Well, the Jordan Love one might be questionable.
I know I was debating the under. Looking at this game script, I'm a little hopeful.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the Watson line was ridiculously low. I mean, 38.5 for Christian Watson. I mean, that's one deep ball, which is what he's known for.
Well, it could be a slant for him because he is one hell of a yards after catch guy. So,
I almost won 300 2 weeks ago, but then Drake London decided to show up and get more than 55.5 receiving yards.
Fucking Desmond Ridder, what an asshole.
I know.
It's good, Albert. What's good? I see you over there. Appreciate you joining us.
I'm surprised Robbie hasn't jumped in by now.
Well, I mean, why would he? Why would he jump in at this
Not
point?
much
I mean,
to commentate.
Yeah, this guy. Listen, the last 2, you look at Sunday when me and Taco did it, and I'm sorry, Aiden, for bringing up Taco's name. That's probably going to jinx the show now. But we had very, very good commentation back and forth between Taco and myself. Chat was popping, and then Monday night when it was just you and I, chat was popping. We had a good time. right? Of course, there was that show between hand, that Sunday show where Taco just fucking imploded on himself. But that's, neither here nor there. We're not talking about Taco anymore tonight. Fucking stop it, Aiden. You got him in my head now. And then we get a guest that is lively as all get out, even though his team is getting his ass whooped. Very much like my team last week. And still, let's go. Robbie's like, these boys got it. I can go take a night off. He's probably hunting Dallas fans. Is what he's doing. It's probably what Robbie's doing.
Jay was all fired up the other night. He was swearing and going nuts.
I might need to bust out a 6-pack if I'm going to get through the rest of this game.
A 6? You think you're not gonna? You might need beer run.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What's your cheap gas station beer of choice? You go in there.
I need 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
You're good. That's Bud Light, right?
Look, I've become a Modelo guy recently.
Oh, there you go. So I just went down to New Smyrna Beach, and my cousin from Dallas and I went over there, and we were hanging out for the weekend. And he is a big IPA guy, so we went by the brewery and did all that, and smooth, very, very smooth beers they had there. But we bought a bunch of beer. I say a bunch, like he bought like 2 12-packs. I think I bought a 12-pack or 2. But he found a beer, and I don't know if he's had it before or not, but it's called Kona, Kona.
I know the exact one you're talking about.
Yes. And so he had like 2 or 3 of those. And then when we went to leave, of course, I'm driving home. So I threw him in my cooler and drove home. And I jumped on air with Robbie that night. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I want to try something different. If it's bad, it's bad, whatever. I popped one of those and I was like, oh, this might be, because I'm a huge Modelo guy. Robbie and I've been on here before just drinking Modelos back and forth. So I wanted to try this beer. And as soon as I drank it, I was like, oh, this might be the thing. Because it's an IPA, but it's very smooth.
I see that at our grocery stores here all the time. They have like a make a 6-pack, and that's always like one of the options you can go and throw in there.
Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, last time I had one was probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I remember liking it, but I'm always I'm not like a big IPA guy. I'll normally just go in, get a case of Miller Lite, get a case of Modelo, like something like that.
There you go.
But I will say, after getting into Modelo, I will never drink a Corona again.
Yeah, no doubt, right? Give me the Modelo. Give me the gold.
Even the what is it? The darker Modelo.
Mm-hmm.
That one's borderline even better.
I don't think I've had the darker one yet, but I have had I've seen it. But I'm not a huge dark beer drinker either. I can do them every now and again, but I just don't.
I don't go past an amber, to be honest.
Yeah, like I used to drink Amber Bock a good bit. There was another one that I would have. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah. Sorry, I was watching the Jared Goff just got hit as he threw the ball, and I was wondering if it was going to get picked and give you some hope, but that did not happen.
Look, if we can walk away at the end of the half down 14, it's doable.
14?
14's all you need.
Well, you're down 21 right now.
Get a touchdown, get the ball at half, come out, score, 1 possession game.
Well, it's 3rd and 18. You got Goff in the shotgun, 4 wide with Laporta. Gibbs comes in motion, and it looks like there is a flag on the play. Going to go against Detroit. Make it, instead of it being 3rd and 18, oh my goodness, the Green Bay fans are more excited about that than they've been excited about anything in the game. 3rd and 23.
And if you had seen the morale by like the 3rd quarter last week, the one thing I'll say about Lambeau that I'm not sure if it's a problem at other stadiums, Packers, like, at least that whole Green Bay area, there are a lot of, like, over 50-year-old fans out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw more home fans get yelled at to sit down during the game by older folks than I couldn't even fathom it. It would be like 3rd and short, and you're trying to get a first down. You're trying to get the crowd hype, and you stand up, and there's like some old lady 5 rows back, and like, sit down, I can't see the game. You're like, what? Why are you at the game then?
Well, you got to understand, she is an owner.
I'm also an owner. I got
That's
one
what you-
stock. I got
that's
one
what-
share.
Well, that's your recourse. That is your response. You just look back and go, bitch, I'm an owner too.
Like, I get, obviously you don't want somebody standing. Oh, that was almost horrible. Oh my gosh. For a team that has Rich Bisaccia as your special teams coordinator, there are a lot of blunders.
Oof. Oh. Oh. You think he's gonna have a job tomorrow? That the punt returner there? Wow.
Oh man. Oh man. If I have to see Rudy Ford run another kick from the back of the end zone out on a kickoff, I'm gonna lose my mind. I get it. You're the punt return, or you're the kick return guy. You got the touchdown against the Vikings last year. It was awesome. But man, just fair catch it and take the ball to 25.
Jordan Love drops back. He's in the end zone. He is gonna go. Oh, he gets the ball off. How in the hell he got the ball off? To Luke. Luke Musgrave with his first target and catch of the night. Jordan Love almost went down for the safety right there. Aiden Hutchinson just all over him. And he threw it left-handed. Jordan Love got the ball out left-handed, by the way.
You miss Bakhtiari. You miss Elton Jenkins on that O-line. I don't even know if Zach Tom is playing. You're at like a 3rd-string O-line on that right side.
Fuck, Houston's doing it with like a 7th-string O-line. So I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. And they got a rookie quarterback.
Dude. I mean, this is looking like the inverse of the Bears game week 1.
Third and 4 for the Pack. 8 minutes on the clock in the second quarter. Clock is just ticking away for the Green Bay Packers. Bringing A.J. Dillon back in to the backfield. Love is in shotgun, and there is movement all over from both teams. See who they call the flag on here.
The last thing you want to see is A.J. Dillon in the backfield.
Well, it's a passing down. They got to have him back there to block. Wait, can he block?
Manuel Wilson's a better blocker than him.
That does go against Detroit. It will be a first down, Green Bay.
Do you want to hear another absolutely insane trade that happened in my league today?
All right, go ahead.
It was, let me go to the transactions here. We had a record high 7 trades today in my league.
Oof.
One day. Christian Watson, Garrett Wilson, Saquon Barkley for Ramondre Stevenson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and D-Hop.
Hang on a second. I lost half of that trade because I was just watching A.J. Dillon in the backfield, gets the handoff, and immediately stuffed, losing about 3 yards on the play. What was the trade again? Christian Watson.
Yeah, that carry's not doing his average any favors.
No.
It was D-Hop, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Ramondre Stevenson to get Saquon Barkley, Garrett Wilson, and Christian Watson.
Oh, wow. Give me Garrett Wilson and Saquon Barkley. And you're just gonna throw a little cherry on top there, maybe a little whipped cream with Watson? Yeah. Yes, please. Yes.
I texted the Saquon owner and I said, whatever you do, I would not do that trade. And he said, man, I really want St. Brown. And I said, it is not worth it.
I mean, when you fall in love with a player, you fall in love with a player. But, you know, the tier, it's not even, the tier down from Garrett Wilson to Amon-Ra is only, it's a small tier. And
Look,
I don't.
That's the one thing you told me over Twitter that I will always stick with is you cannot let fandom or like your rose-colored glasses of a player impact the value that they're actually worth in a trade.
Yep.
3rd and 21. Good God. Dude, this is – I might have to bust out the cheese hat. Good Lord.
I mean, they made it 4th and 5.
That's redeemable, right?
I guess. I mean, compared to 3rd and 21, I guess, yeah.
Look,
Aiden Hutchinson is all over the field.
I won't shy away. Dan Campbell is a hell of a coach. He gets that team prepared week in and week out to battle, and they have some absolute dogs on that defense. And as corny as it is to say it, that whole who wants it more is a real thing. And I think Detroit comes in and week out, and they just want it more. Win or lose, that team wants to win more than whoever they're playing. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, my only question to that statement is he a good coach? Because I can tell you this. I know he's a damn good motivator. And if that's what it is, if that's all he's doing is motivating these guys and he's not that great of a coach, all he's got to do is grab a couple coaches that can coach and put them around him and watch the fuck out.
Is he play calling?
I don't know that he's play calling or not, but I mean, and that may be what he's doing. It's just being the CEO. You know what I mean? And if that's what he's doing, perfect. But he's one hell of a motivator.
I think that's the differentiator. If he's play calling right now, then I think you need to bring in an OC who can sit up there in the box or right there next to him and accurately play call. If he's not play calling, then yeah, no, I think you've got your coach for the next 5 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how long is Gardner Johnson out?
Let's go and look. I've got the report up right here. He's not even listed on the report. He's not even listed on the Lions report. I mean, did they put him on IR?
I was going to say, is he already on IR?
Let's go to.
I mean, testament to his coaching. Travis Kelce or not, you go into Arrowhead week 1 and beat the Chiefs. Hell of a statement.
Agree.
Yeah, I don't care if it was by 1 point and they didn't have Chris Jones, or if it was by 50 points and they had every player. Arrowhead is a tough place to play. You got Patrick Mahomes. A W is a W in the league.
So this is saying a lot about about the Lions here, right? I mean, look what they did week 1, and now they're kind of rolling through the Packers a little bit right now. That's pretty impressive. I mean, 24-3 in the second. That's crazy. I thought tonight was really going to be a nice game.
I'm sorry, George.
CEO, what's up? What are you sorry
It has been
for?
a very busy day, fellas. It has been a fucking hell day. It's not been as bad of a day as George has had. I got hit on at work. And
was she a Dallas fan?
We haven't figured that part out yet.
I knew it. I fucking told you, Jeff. What did I fucking tell you like 10 minutes ago?
Hopefully it's a Philly. If it's a Philly, then we've collected the whole set.
Well, I told the chat, I told Jeff, and I told George, Robbie's taking too long. He's probably looking for Dallas fans.
No, actually, what had happened was
See, what happened was, you know how every fucking story
Robbie got off
starts.
on the wrong stop. I had to take the train back from work today. Let my mom's boyfriend borrow the car because he had to like go get like an MRI and shit. Fucking and I got off on the wrong fucking stop. So I had to wait at that stop 20 minutes until my train that took me to where I needed to go came.
Oh, that sucks.
George,
Because
to
I was so
answer-
anxious. I was so anxious.
I've lived the train life. I've lived the train ride.
Yeah, I was so anxious. I was like, oh, this is my stop. Like, let's go. Like, I was anxious to get here with you guys because, like, George's first time, and it's probably not going as the way he expected. George, you look fucking sad, bro.
Wait, hold on. I just
This
want to make
motherfucker
sure.
looks like someone killed his goddamn
Hold on,
dog.
Robbie. Hold on. Is it not going the way he wanted because the score or because of who he's here with?
Ah, wow.
Oh.
Look,
I just want to make sure.
Look,
I put,
first time here with the Rum Boys, anytime I could be here on stream is a good time, win or lose. That's just facts. However, this game script and how it's playing out is not helping the situation. I can admit that. However, largest comeback in NFL history starts now.
Yep.
You know, okay. They got the second largest last week. You're calling for the largest one this week, a week later.
Anything's possible.
What
I'm
did
not a fan if I don't think they can win.
What did I
That
tell
is
you
true.
on? What did I tell you on Twitter? Quit with the fandom stuff.
they said quit with the fandom stuff. This comes from a man. This comes from a man that literally almost shit a brick over freaking the Bucks against the Eagles, knowing what the outcome was going to be before he even headed into the game. At least you did not know. None of us thought that I did. I ain't going front.
I
ain't going front.
Yeah,
Robbie might have fucking. Robbie might have put in a bet for the Lions earlier today.
Oh, nice call. You did say you were avoiding DFS and going right to the book.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going right to the books. I was like, all my money, take it.
Oh,
okay, they did take all.
Stay on your feet. Oh,
yeah. I'm on, rah.
Poor he's just waiting. He's waiting, just like shit. I gotta wait now.
So George, to answer your question, yes, they did put Gardner Johnson onto the IR. That's why he is not listed on the injury report because he's on the IR. He's not going to be in there before we
Copycat League. We've seen that play before. Guess exactly where we've seen that play. A little place down south.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I knew it was going to be a matter of time. All right, really quick, I want to stop with the whole fucking Mike McDaniels is revolutionizing the use of motion bullshit. People have been fucking using motion. I used to be a goddamn man in motion, okay? I'm looking at the man in motion. You fucking asinine. Like,
Laporta.
Oh, the Laporta truthers are fucking taking a dump on goddamn Musgrave truthers right now. I'm sorry. Where's Taco at? Fuck you, Taco.
Whoa, where we've made a pact that we are not bringing up that name anymore tonight. Aiden asked nicely, and we are going to accommodate that, Robbie.
I love as I scroll through the chat from the top up. Love Rashawn Gary. Nobody loves you, Monty. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Rashawn Gary is a dog, dude. He is an absolute dog. And you guys can get paid whatever he wants to get paid.
You guys can come out and really lock down. It's just 2-minute warning.
Look, I was telling people all week to smash the Laporta over in receiving yards no matter what the prop is.
Yeah.
And so many people said there's no shot. And I was like, I'm telling you, he's going to have himself a game.
The fact that people are still out here letting Laporta be unrostered is fucking insane. There's no reason why I should have freaking did an episode Tuesday night on Goal Line Goons freaking and we're sitting here like, why is Sam Laporta still not being rostered? Why is Laporta not being started? Like, are you not detained? Like, have you guys not seen enough?
Well, I'll put it to you like this. Tuesday night when I did the waiver wire show, Sam Laporta was at 49%. So I did not include him in my waiver wire show because I try to look for a little bit deeper because he's half owned at 49%. As we sit right now, he's at 87% owned on Sleeper. So somebody was
Good.
listening, Robbie. Somebody was listening.
I'm tired of yelling, and still, he should be 99%.
It should be a 99. Tight end fucking 2 on the season right now. And he's doing nothing tonight to take away that tight end 2 label. Go, guess who he's behind? Well, actually, he's tight end 3. He's tight end 3 because the one that they don't put in there, you got Travis Kelce at 1, and then you got Taylor Swift at 2, and then Sam Laporta. Because you can't have Taylor Swift. She's got to be under Travis Kelce.
Is Hawkinson not right behind Kelce?
No, he's
not far
3. Let's get over here to Hawkinson.
While you do that, I'm going to answer this question. Dak, Fields, or Stafford? I like all of these options. That's not named Justin Fields. Well, Justin Fields is playing the Broncos, and I've been telling everyone to start Justin Fields. But because of the options that you have, you don't have to play Justin Fields, even if it is against the Broncos. I want to go Dak here.
Fuck that.
He's like, fuck that.
Give me
Stafford. Let's go Stafford.
I mean, if you start
that
Fields,
Dallas Cowboys offense is going to implode at some fucking moment. It's Mike McCarthy.
If you start Fields this week against Denver, and he doesn't perform, that may be the last time you ever start Fields, even in a super flex.
This is the last week. This is the last week before like Fields is like, yeah, get the fuck off my team.
So all jokes aside, Kelce is actually tight end 5 on this season. Hawk is tight end 1, as we sit right now.
Look, if I'm a Fields owner, I'm benching him until I see some sign of life, but I'm not trading him or dropping him.
If you have nothing else to play, this is the week. Like, he has to get it together. That whole, what was he? He ended with the QB4 overall last year. He was a top 5 fantasy QB last year from weeks 4 through the rest of the season. Do something. Like, this is the time where you need to fit that narrative. We're heading into October. We're done with this freaking September football bullshit. Like, let's go.
Did you see Getsy's comment today, though?
No.
He said something like, I'm happy with what's going on. We're building something special here.
Yes.
Like,
okay. Yes, I did see that. Yes, I did see that. You can't.
That's not even coach speak. That's bullshit.
Do something. Thanks, homie.
Look,
that's
borderline worse than Robert Saleh saying Zach Wilson's our dude.
I'm sitting here with a fucking stick poking the Chicago Bears. Like, I'm like, come on.
So Robbie, I know
I didn't mean to poke down into your box. That sounded nasty. I'm sorry.
Quit poking my box. I know we're talking football, but so last night, I just want to bring this up real quick.
I never knew
Ronald
that.
Acuna Jr. already hit 40 home runs, stole his 70th base of the year last night. So, first man in the history of Major League Baseball to have a 40-70 ever. Fucking baseball's been around for more than 100 years. It's fucking crazy. This is Chicago. Because we did it against the Chicago Cubs. Okay, Ronald Acuna. It takes him a second getting it. He's got gloves on. He's trying to get the base undone from the ground, and it takes him a second. The fucking Chicago broadcasters. Do we really gotta pause the game for this? It's ridiculous. We have to pause the game for this.
Yeah, you do.
This is Chicago mindset right now, and I think a lot of it bleeds over between all their franchises.
The Blackhawks suck. The Cubs suck. The Bears suck. Chicago, you fucking suck. Like, the coolest thing in fucking pop culture for you is fucking O-Block, and that's a shithole. Shout out Lil Durk, though. I love your music.
Yeah, it was just insane. It was like 30 seconds of the broadcast is just like bitching because they paused the game to celebrate a fucking milestone that is not just a milestone, but it's something that's never been done ever.
Exactly.
And we pause the game for every goddamn thing. So shut your fucking mouths. Sit back. You just saw history happen, and you're gonna bitch about it.
We need
Chicago.
here's what we need. We need Sam Laporta anytime TD, Jordan Love 234.5 passing yards. He better get his shit together now. Aaron Jones 47.5 rushing yards.
What's the total now? What's the total you need for Jordan Love?
234.5.
Yeah, Robbie, we got the same line on that. I hit the over.
So from now, basically the second half in 34 seconds, you need Jordan Love to throw for 203 yards.
Yep, I need Aiden Hutchinson on a tackle assist.
I mean, goddamn, that's happening. You wouldn't put that in the book, as they say in Chicago. Put it in the book. Put it on the board. Yes.
Oh, Gator,
I think Chicago does have. That's the White Sox, though. That's different.
Laporta, you hit your yards now. Now it's time to calm down because I play you in fantasy.
I am too, Aiden.
See,
I'm
like
scared.
Why are we like this? Like the gambling and the.
So I have Laporta in like multiple leagues, and of course most of them are dynasty. I had him on the taxi squad in just about every single one of them. This afternoon, I looked at him like, no, I can't afford to have him on the taxi squad no more. So I put him off the taxi squad. He is in the starting lineup of like 6 leagues of mine. And we are.
No, don't send that text. No, don't say that.
Let's go.
Fuck you,
don't say it.
Autocorrect's a whore.
27-3, 2nd and 5. Jordan Love drops back, and he's going to take a sack.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he gets it away. Jesus.
Look,
I am so surprised by this. I'm so surprised by this tonight. I can't even tell you.
Look, Detroit said, look, half of Green Bay's line is injured. They're very weak. We're just going to blitz them every single play and force them to make the quick reads.
I mean, you have to. Like, you can't allow Jordan Love to have that time. My gosh, that man is a city dog.
It's crazy.
So I was looking at when I was.
He already has 11
tonight. When I was looking at the props tonight, one that caught my eye was, and I don't know that I've seen it too much on Underdog, but they actually had a passer rating for Jordan Love tonight.
Promo code Rumbles.
58.5 was his passer rating for the night. And I was like, that seems awful low. And so I went back and looked and I was like, actually, it seems kind of high.
There you go. Way to get rid of it. But give it to Musgrave. This does not make my meme work if you don't get Musgrave involved. This was supposed to be an all-out war between tight ends, and I'm not getting what I want.
No. I called it. I called this earlier, Robbie, on my show earlier. I was like, it's the Lions versus the Pack. I'm gonna call this. I'm labeling this game the battle of rookie tight ends.
Yep.
Did you see my tweet this morning?
I don't pay attention to your tweets. I don't follow you.
The fuck? Oh, wow. You're literally in a fucking group chat. I'll kick you from fucking group chat. God damn it.
Bitch,
gosh,
you know I follow you because I'll retweet your shit. You're like, I'm the only one that retweets your shit.
No, like, did you see? But you saw that? No, you're definitely not the only one. Fucking Robbie's followers come out on full attack mode.
I did not see that.
Musgrave being evaluated for concussion. Oh, well, fuck my life.
No way, really. Ouch.
Well, then I want to see.
Packers don't need that. The Packers don't need that.
That's just Aiden being Aiden and throwing shade.
What's crazy to me is they draft Tucker Kraft immediately after Musgrave, and you see.
Oh, that's not. I don't know if that's PI, ref. I don't think that's. I don't think that's
so
DPI.
Happy that Robbie's behind me too. This is the best. I love being ahead of it.
The fact that
I'm on Twitch. I'm watching on Twitch. Twitch is always
that's
actually good. Yeah, Twitch is always good.
I mean, wow.
Okay, that's DPI. Oh, that's heavy DPI. Yo, you were humping him. At least buy him dinner first. Oh my gosh. He was all up on him. Like that? You like that?
All right,
You're not
let's
Kirk Cousins, my guy.
do a little deep shot to Watson.
Honestly, I had said I had said earlier, I was like,
Aye.
I think that
Motherfucking Hutchinson.
But I said before, I think that Christian Watson hurts them,
Dude,
because they had already had something clicking. They had already had.
I mean, George, like
they don't have enough time to get. They're not have enough time. They're not giving Love.
No, they have
time
zero.
to
Aiden
even
Hutchinson's a
see
monster.
5 yards.
Aiden Hutchinson's a monster.
Look,
Like Hutchinson, everyone's like Highsmith and Watt, and I'm over here like Hutchinson and Anzalone.
Well, Anzalone's only benefiting because of Hutch.
Yeah, Bobby. But hey, let me have my fun with my narrative, okay?
No, I'm just. Hey, listen. I do not disagree with your narrative. If you looked at week 1, Hutchinson was taking up 3 guys. And Anzalone had a fucking field day. Hutchinson, when you look at the stat line, Hutchinson
You're just like, fuck these guys. He's like, you don't have to analyze this shit in my face.
I'm going to say this from a completely objective standpoint. What's happening tonight has nothing to do with Packers' offensive scheme, has nothing to do with receiver. This is purely a hurt O-line that is just getting destroyed. Point blank, simple. You can't even see the scheme that they drew up for this game because they have less than 3 seconds to get rid of the ball.
Yeah,
every single down.
It's dangerous.
Okay.
Like, it's dangerous.
Robbie, I need you to go back up into the chat for a second here. Where Matt
Update Gator. Everyone is saying veto.
Matt, pull this trade up again. It's Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson traded in his dynasty league.
oh,
this is a dynasty league, right? It is Garrett Wilson for where did it go? Where's the actual
a steal.
Yeah, no, he smoked him.
He said Robbie at an airport. Goddamn.
Okay, it was Garrett Wilson for Musgrave and a second. The guy that got Garrett Wilson absolutely raked this. Now, with that last comment, unless it is a parent collusion,
don't cancel us. You didn't say that R word.
Huh? I missed what you said. I'm sorry.
Keep going.
Nothing. Okay, nothing. Well, I just say unless it's apparent that it's collusion, then I don't agree with vetoes.
Here's the thing. Yeah, it has to be apparent collusion. If
stupid fucking managers, cool, whatever. But
look, both sides were consensual. Okay.
That's what she said.
Oh my God, that's the wrong time to fucking make that joke. It's not even Friday. This is how freaking.
I mean, it's my Friday. Does that matter?
No, this is how anxious we are to get into Run Boys After Dark, though. Like, I'm anxious. I know the chat's.
I mean, it's dark here on the East Coast,
but it ain't Friday, motherfucker.
It's my Friday. Don't you listen, Robbie?
No,
don't you
ever?
Why
are you trying to take Taco's place right now? Why are you trying to take Taco's place right now? Don't do that.
On camera, don't you ever roll your eyes at me on camera ever again.
What the?
Robbie, it is halftime. It's halftime.
I haven't gotten to be with the chat the whole time. Y'all can go take a break.
I just saw a tweet that said Lions defensive scheme, and it was just engage 8 on Madden.
Oh my gosh. Essentially, it's just fucking just full house, bro.
What makes this more embarrassing is that you literally had Lil Wayne run out with the Packers.
You had the GOAT, and then this happens.
The one game he runs out, and I'm sure he's sitting back there saying, man, I look like a dumbass right now.
Nah, not Wayne. He's too high. Wayne too high right now.
He's not even thinking that.
Look, as soon as Wayne realized it was a blowout, he was like, fuck this.
I've at least got some respect for him that he still rides with the pack now that Rodgers is gone. That at least shows me that he's a true fan.
Oh, yeah. You can't change your team just because of – look, you want to talk about a true fan? I wear 30-plus fucking years of heartbreak around my neck, okay? I have so many Washington jerseys. The amount of times back when it was Jack Can't Cook, not even when we were FedEx Field, that I had to cry tears, grown-ass man thug tears, okay?
Come on, you were alive during Jack Ken Cook.
Yes. What? Why do you even have to say it like that? Like, I get that you're old and you're the oldest person here, but you did not
Exactly,
have
because
to
I'm
do
old
that.
and he's older.
You did not have to do that. But yes, back when it was Jack Can't Cook, yeah, bro, I know. You are not allowed to change your team. Like, if you're a kid, like, I feel like at 13 you have to pick a team. It's like God of War, boy, and like you have to.
Oh, for me, it was the neighborhood. Madden 07 gets pulled up on the PlayStation or GameCube. You got to pick the team you rock with, and then that's the one you stick with for the foreseeable future.
Bro, so back then, this was like when I was like a kid, bro. Like, I used to play with the Vikings. No one could see me with freaking Dante Culpepper, Chris Carter, and Randy Moss. I am fucking you up on the sticks. I'm just here all day, hopped up off of Mountain Dew back when it had the sugar. Just, yeah.
Oh, dude. Mike Vick on the Falcons in Madden 07. Oh, cold, dude.
So nasty.
What,
Remember
McNabb? The Eagles with McNabb.
Yes.
God.
When I used to be able to play real nice with Aaron McNair, bro. I'd get out there with the Titans. I'd be real nice with Aaron McNair and Eddie George. Yeah, y'all kids don't know nothing about that now. Y'all got like Buttcoin and like y'all be like building like these fucking infinite teams and shit. It's like, yo, why the hell is Travis Kelce a Pittsburgh Steeler? Like, no, I don't like new Madden sucks.
Robbie, I am gonna go off camera here for like 10 minutes, let my laptop charge a little bit, so I'll be good for the second half.
All good. Do you, bro?
Y'all hold it down.
The POP, hold it down. I'm legally blind. Chat. I'm so happy to be with you guys right now. What's good, chat? Matt talks about this game sucks. Yeah. Name the Jets record with this team, but with Ryan Fitz. What murder? Oh my God. If Ryan Fitzy is on this
Dude.
team, he 6 wins. 6. I give him 6. I give him a solid 6. Like, Ryan Fitz at least knows what he's doing. Kyle Wilson, fucking, they both the same guy. Him and Trevor Siemian are the same guy.
At what point do the Jets mail it in to draft a quarterback next year?
I am seeing this Travis Kelce Mahomes.
I am too. So I get it.
What? He's put on the fucking Mahomes jersey. Oh my!
He's whipped. He's done.
We've lost Travis Kelce, ladies and gentlemen. We've officially lost Travis Kelce. They got him. They done got him. They done got Travis Kelce, y'all.
Dude, when I'm sitting upstairs watching TV and my wife is talking to me about Travis Kelce, we've lost him.
Yeah, we've lost him. We've lost him.
Gone.
I miss the old Kelce.
Remember Travis before he dated cool hot chicks?
Hold on. Hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it real. Yo, we need Travis back when he was dating sisters, bro. Yo, Travis, go back to fucking sisters, dog, for the rest of us. Because, yo, when you was fucking black chicks, dog, bro, his ex was bad. Bro, Travis's ex was
Amazing. Amazing.
Bro, I'm sorry. If you had to tell me if Taylor Swift was not Taylor Swift, I would not date Taylor Swift.
No. His
I'm gonna
ex
keep
was
it
way
real.
better.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. One of the girls I'm talking to, she was like, yeah, I don't like them together. And she yeah, like she's
And
like,
that-
I don't like it. She's like, it don't make sense.
And
It don't make sense.
And now Travis's ex is all fired up about this.
Kelsey from the hood, bro. Kelsey done been to cookouts, all right? Like Jason is the good one. Like Taylor, go fuck Jason. Give us back Travis. Fuck.
Give us back Travis. Yes, give us back Travis. No, leave Travis alone.
Oh,
we don't want you as part of this universe we live in. Stay away.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. When Jets fans are like, oh, Taylor Swift is coming to the stadium, I'm like, yo, I do not want this in my fucking football. Listen, I get it now. Now, hey, here's a fucked up joke. But this is stand-up comedy, Robbie. Okay, y'all got to deal with it. All right, this is a fucked up joke, but I am gonna say it. I understand why y'all were like, I'm sick and tired of wearing Black Lives Matter on the damn helmets. I get it now. It's just on a different level. All right, bad joke. I'm sorry. Well, no shit, you wouldn't, but I'm saying more than that. I'm not saying
no. She's horrible. And the fact that
Mike has known me for so long that I already know telepathy. Like we have telepathy. He's in the chat.
It must make Mike nuts.
Here.
It must make Mike nuts.
I know what he wants to like what he wants to say from a comedic standpoint. It's funny as shit. I know what he's saying. But Mike, guess what? The girl that I'm talking to, one of them, mayo. But not like that, like a little ghetto mayo. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, this was just as entertaining as if I played y'all a fucking music video. He said marshmallows, not Hershey's. Dude, he knows me. That's my brother.
No, why isn't Mike on here with us? Why isn't he
chilling.
on here with us?
He is chilling, but you know what I want to sing really quick? It's because Mike is in the chat. Let me tell you about my best friend. Look at that dancing. Yes. Oh my gosh.
The white guy dance. It's the white guy dance.
Yep. Yo, this game is a slaughterfest, but we're gonna turn it around. The Packers are gonna turn it around. The Packers are gonna come back on some like crazy type of like Aaron Rodgers-esque type shit. Jordan Love's gonna channel his inner A-Rod, and then he's just gonna go out there and in one half throw for like 300 yards and get them back in the game.
If not, George may be banned permanently.
No, never.
He might be. If he comes on here and his team gets blown out by like 40 points, we're gonna have to negotiate whether he comes back on. He may not want to come back on.
No, that's only for Broncos fans. We only reserve that for Broncos fans. They've after their blowout. Don't even look at me. Sucks I have to breathe the same air as you donkeys. I'm kidding. Hey,
so Robbie, what is the greater Denver area? What is their outlook on the Bears game this week?
Literally everyone is like, yo, if we lose this one, like it's like if we lose this one, like I'm never wearing orange and blue again. Yo, if we lose this one, like it's bad. Like it's bad.
Is Peyton in any trouble?
No, I mean, you got to give Peyton time. Like, you know,
so no one's calling for his head yet. No one's.
I mean, there are people like, I mean, it's all over the place. Like you have people calling for Russell, but then you have people that are backing Russell up, but then you have people that are backing Peyton up, and like but then you have it's a shit show, and it's honestly fun to watch. I love the anarchy.
I would love to get up every morning and listen to Denver sports radio.
Bro, being at the game and like being there and seeing other Commanders fans, seeing Commanders fans in droves, like it was like holy shit, we're all back together. Like it was like the band's back together, and it was like
That's
it was
very cool.
Yeah, it was so nice that like because we used to like depending on what side of the fucking fence you were on, like we used to hate each other. It was good return.
Flag.
Fuck. And he's down. Oh no, they picked him back up. But no, like fucking.
Look,
but
that guy has Dancy Dorsey Levin's number 25.
What the fuck?
Dude, Dorsey Levins. Dancy Dorsey Levins. Oh, if George is here, he'd know who I'm talking about. See, I'm an old man right now.
Yep, definitely some. You're talking about Packers at that point.
Dorsey Levins was a nice little running back in the old days.
49ers. 49ers,
Best
hands down.
offensive line in football. Eagles.
49ers.
Eagles.
Honestly, I feel like I don't know at this point if either. We'll talk about it tomorrow night. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow night. I ain't even gonna bring that up. I ain't even gonna do that. That's too hot of a topic. We gotta be drunk for that one.
I know I'm going to be a little late tomorrow. I got some college refereeing going, so I'll be joining a little late.
All good. At least you tell me. Taco just doesn't say shit. Why are they lined up in an eye? Holy old school. Oh no, never mind. He was all to the side. I thought for a second from the angle from the back, I was like,
and Jones has not been involved the whole
2023. You got to try and slow him down. You got to try and slow that defense down. That defense is just clicking on all cylinders. Regain your tempo. Regain your focus.
I'm at a different angle. This is the only way the charger fits.
All good.
Well done, George. Well done.
Look, Robbie, I might have to join on a night where I don't have a fandom associated with
it's kind of hard. This is an NFL show. We cover all 32 teams. Don't worry. You guys will – it just sucks that this is a divisional game. You guys will bounce back from this game.
Look, I'm rooting for fantasy purposes at this point.
I mean, yeah, you kind of got to.
Yeah, and the like $20 I have on the line on the parlay, but that's about it. Like, it's bad when the crowd's popping at finally getting a first down 24.
Like, you gotta get involved. The crowd has got to get involved because that defense sucked him right out. Let's go.
There we go. Let's go, Packers.
Big pass across the middle.
Let's go.
And Christian Watson finally getting involved. Did Aaron Jones just fall off the planet? Hopefully.
Aaron Jones was already going to be on.
He did.
Aaron Jones was already going to be on a limited snap count. However, I think the game script just completely took out their willingness to let him go out there and risk it for the biscuit a little bit. Like, why are you going to sit there and throw your lead back out who's coming off of a hammy injury and a clear blowout?
Yeah.
You guys got to make plays and make plays fast.
Because of stuff like that, right, George? You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
That was a big hit.
Get him blown up.
Oh, flag.
Look, I thought Jones was going to play this past Sunday. Like, he was out there.
Jeff, can you name two teams in the AFC North?
What? Why are you messing? What? So what? So now me and Mike, we're gonna hang out here and throw.
Name two teams, damn it! Answer Don't look it up. Name two teams.
No, I'm not even gonna go there, dude. I'm not even gonna go there. Why would he throw that question at me?
Name two teams.
What do you, dude? I'm not going there, dude. I don't even understand the question.
Why don't I understand the question? Wait. Baltimore and
You want all 4, or you only want 2? I mean, what kind of question is that?
That's what I'm like. What do you mean? Pittsburgh. Did it? Forgot to start Watson. That may not have been a bad thing. Dobbs getting a catch.
Look, I'm very impressed with the leap Romeo Dobbs took from last season to this season in terms of.
He said, "I am coming on."
Oh, I mean, I don't get it. Does he want to play Stump the Mic? Is that the new game plan here? Is that what's going on?
I have no idea where that came from.
Me either. A little random, but all right, we'll jump on. We'll find out.
Where to go?
Answer the question.
Are you kidding?
Just do it.
Oh my God, really? Pittsburgh,
Answer the question.
Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland, really?
Yes, you did something Taco couldn't.
Oh.
All right,
is
there. I thought you were busting my balls, Mike. You're busting
No.
tacos. I'm good.
I thought he was too. I was like, where the fuck did this come from?
Right, Robbie. I'm like, what did I do, dude? What did I do?
Jeff, what division are the Colts in?
Oh my God, stop, dude.
NFC West.
No, seriously,
They're in the
Gator.
AFC South.
Yeah, so Baltimore and the Colts would not be a divisional matchup.
No.
Oh, when Taco did do that. Oh, he did do that.
And then double down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That did happen.
Ouch.
Was a thing.
That did happen.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought you were busting my balls, Mike. You give me a hard
No.
time.
I was hoping you didn't answer, so it didn't work out the way I wanted to.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Taco's not allowed to be here. The chat doesn't want him.
Well, he probably didn't get the memo that there was a stream tonight, even though we're on 6 days out of the fucking week.
It's
There's
right.
game on,
It
yeah.
only is a Thursday.
Tomorrow's gonna be litty. I'm ready to fucking get lit, talk some fucking football.
Yeah, I turned into Drop the Mic show the other night too. On
Shout out to Cheat Sheet.
Shot. Yeah. Cheat sheet.
yeah, enjoyed it.
Kate Shape.
Fantasy and Frames had their show. Yo, I love how all of our
three
Tuesday
of them.
shows were all like a little bit apart. I was like, damn. I was like, you want to talk about like just fantasy gold back to back to back? Like if you follow it like all of us, you just all you did was just get hit with gems after gems after gems. Like, and everyone's solid sources, like everyone's fucking valid around here. Like nobody, excuse my French, but nobody's pussyfooting when it comes to this football shit with this answer shit. With why stop? No, don't fucking throw it in the goddamn Flint.
No matter. You don't keep Tucker Craft can't catch it.
What I'm thinking, hang on, let me see how they line up here.
This is the game script where you just start to draw some crazy shit up and take some chances.
No, just have the tight end set that block, let that man through. Now throw that curl right there.
Dude,
Oh my
he's getting
God.
like 2.2 seconds to throw the ball. And there's
Oh
a
my
flag.
God. But he had the open man.
It's gonna be holding. Yep. Jesus. Green Bay is just
So are they going to go for it? Or are they going to kick
dog
it?
ass. You gotta kick it. You gotta put points on the board. You gotta cover, right?
I don't know. He was talking into that
They
headset
can't
a lot.
cover. They can't cover. The spread's only 1.5.
Yeah, that 1.5 spread's looking real crazy right now.
And look, he's holding Aaron Jones's hand. He's like, nah. Remember back in the 80s or 90s, the old Street Fighter. Get over here.
Scorpio, yo,
Yes.
Scorpion, yo, I used to love playing with him.
Who is that tight end?
Third
DeGoria.
and 15,
or
and
whoever
we're gonna
he is.
fucking that's
Before-
third and 15.
That's their
what we're
third
doing.
rookie quarterback or tight end.
Tight end.
Who's that?
This
Deion
offense
Branch.
without Musgrave,
Okay.
Branch.
Well, that used to be
That's
DeAndre
not
Swift's
good.
number. So
Branches.
It's good.
It was non-contact. It didn't look good.
yeah, it's not good.
That sucks.
Ankle, I think.
Because he was
David Montgomery sitting on the bench scoring 20 is a fucking joyous thing for me. Fucking fuck.
Yeah, I'm playing against a guy that's got Montgomery on his bench right now. Pretty good feeling.
getting worries where Jameson.
Uh-oh. Romeo. Romeo. Where art thou, Romeo? Romeo.
Come on, can we get an Aaron Jones touchdown here? Let's go. Let's get an
That
Aaron
would
Jones
save
touchdown.
his
Oh,
fantasy
damn.
right now.
I'm
that
so
was- that was-
I need it.
Oh. And he
I'm
almost
so far behind you guys.
he bobbled that and he almost didn't catch it.
Oh,
You know what we're doing, Mike? We're watching the prime next gen version.
So am I, but I'm 4 plays behind you. I just saw Branch on the bench.
I'm watching on Twitch.
Wow. AJ Dillon up the middle for
A.J. Dillon
wait,
up the middle for-
wait for it. 0 yards.
Nothing. Yeah, absolutely
what
nothing.
I tell you, not
I don't
good.
think
New
that
London,
I've already
Connecticut.
told y'all. I've already told y'all that Jameson ain't fitting into this team, bro. Like I've told y'all, like this Lions team is set.
No, Jeff. I'm only on second down.
I'm gonna
Jameson
dis-
Williams.
okay,
Jameson
got
Williams
it,
can't.
got you.
Jameson Williams can't even hold Amon's jock strap right now.
I'm
Like,
gonna
honestly.
disagree with you. I'm gonna disagree with you on that. I think Jameson Williams is gonna be a fucking stud on the outside too.
Ooh.
He'll
He
have
can
his
be had
flashes.
for
He'll
cheap
have his
right now.
flashes.
Sure. But I mean,
He'll have
for
his
not
flashes.
maybe not fantasy relevancy, but
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be
he's
fantasy
gonna
relevant.
draw. He's
I
gonna
don't
draw
think-
coverage.
Yeah,
But
He's
even
gonna
in
draw coverage.
even on the fantasy side, you can probably get him for a song right now. So if you think
bro.
he's got a chance, I'm gonna throw something out there and try to get him.
On.
I think you end up with another boom bust type of player where it's like, okay, 4 weeks, 6
Juju
weeks out of the
Smith.
season.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah.
Juju's
Well-
hurt. His knee's a disaster.
If I'm
That
Jared
player.
Goff, I'm already thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, I'm solid right now. Like I'm cooking. Like I'm
Do you
good.
think Jared Goff sitting there going, is he's not a free agent after this year, is he? Is it next year? Is he this
Goff.
year?
Yeah.
It is. He's like, oh my God, New York. How you doing?
If you're the Lions, how much money do you throw at Goff?
I don't know. Goff has kind of embedded himself with the city.
I understand that. He was embedded in LA too until they traded him.
That was different. That was honestly that was kind of fucked up. But I mean,
I don't think he was ever embedded into LA like he is
Yeah.
Detroit.
yeah, he's. I feel like he's way more vested in Detroit. Like if let's say like if he were to retire, you know, and they're like, hey, you know, what do you consider yourself more of? He's gonna say a Lion.
But if
Like-
you're Detroit, how much money are you willing to pay him? And how long of a contract do you give him?
I mean, you
You give him
probably
like
just
a Geno-esque kind of deal? Like,
yeah. I think it's you do something kind of like that. You know, you're not gonna give him the whole fucking bag. You know, but I mean, I feel like we have to see what's gonna happen with this season. Fuck, if he gets Lions into a Super Bowl, if he gets Lions into 2 playoff wins, 1 playoff win, you know, fuck yeah, give him something Geno-esque. Like even if he were to go to the big dance, I don't think he would take the whole bag anyways. He would be like, I want another one.
Look, he's already been to 1 Super Bowl with LA.
Yeah.
So we know he's at least competent enough to get there.
Yeah.
He's definitely this year he's proven that he can not turn the ball over as much. Oh my God, he's wide fucking open. Christian, Motherfucking Watson.
Could he
That
have
was
been
a
more open?
beautiful play.
That was
Jesus
Well,
ridiculous.
Christ.
it's because of how they use crossers. You had your slot kind of pull everyone this way, and the whole defense did nothing but follow.
Jordan fucking Love was like, no. He was like,
Because you all,
no, wait,
yep.
you're that open? Oh my
You also
God.
have to watch. So Watson, he's going to fade. You're going to use Dobbs, kind of pull the corner, shadow. The corner is already playing man. You can tell that he's playing man by how close up on you he is. He's ready to get up in your grill, ready to get up in your shit. He's gonna follow you everywhere. They're gonna go for the 2.
Robbie, I didn't tell you I traded for Watson today.
That's smooth. That's smooth. Perfect timing.
Oh, wide open in the back of the end zone. Jaden Reed.
And they're gonna do the same thing. Oh, just a little different. Reed with just a one-handed catch. Reed with the one-handed. Nice. Watson is an athletic specimen. Damn, Watson. Yeah, this is you're just now you're kind of hoping that all these guys just kind of get to eat in this offense, because Packers can't spread the ball around.
Yeah, I see rest of season a bunch of guys going 4 for 50 to 60, like multiple folks on this offense just putting up that same stat line, kind of like Chris Godwin's done the last 3 weeks. I see that same exact stat
hey,
line.
Raised man, he's in
my
concussion
team now.
protocol. He's in concussion protocol, bro. He's in concussion protocol. Yeah, they did play him, but
Well, real quick, I want to get back to the Jared Goff thing just for a quick second. I just want to touch on this. With him being a free agent this year, I think truly and honestly, if he can get Detroit to the playoffs, which they have not been to in a long time, if he can get them to the playoffs and actually win a game or two, get to maybe an NFC title game, he's going to have so many shooters because of the way he is not turning the ball over.
Nice.
But he's a quarterback. He's a quarterback that listens and does his job. And
But
you can't.
you can sit there and call you can't call him a game manager though.
No, he's not a game manager.
He's
He
better
knows
than
how
a
to
game manager.
He knows how to play.
Right.
He's smart. His football IQ is smart. Like he's up there.
Whoa. Another baseball update. Braves win. Braves will have the best record in all of baseball and home field throughout all of the playoffs, including if the Braves get there, the World Series. Braves fan, that one is for you. We are, can we get another back-to-back ring? Yes, we can. We can do it. Ronald Acuna Jr., 70-40. How you like me now? Gold teeth when I smile. Come on, Robbie. What's the rest of the lyrics? You know what I'm talking about. Let's go, baby. It's all about Georgia. It's all about you. Listen, you are involved in my moment. I'm on your network.
Nope. You can have that.
How about them Braves, baby?
Oh my gosh, ew.
Freddie Freeman, who?
I'm gonna pop off.
All right, bro. Later, man.
Drop the mic. You ain't mad at me for bringing up the Braves, are you? I guess he is. All right, Mike. Bye, Mike.
Because he's not not trying to do weekdays as much and often. Whoop. Oh, going nowhere. Packers defense waking up.
This is so reminiscent to this past Sunday.
No, it's not. No. Y'all were only down by 17 at that point. You're muted.
A couple of picks, a couple of,
I'm talking the defense steps up once there's like this huge gap because the Lions stopped going aggressive on the play call because they just want to chew the clock and end the game.
Oh, motherfucker. What do I need from him?
I'm on.
Another 30.
I'm on with just a beautiful
The Packers have to score right now, right? We need a touchdown here to get to within 27-18.
Well, I'm not getting this
game on Twitch, Mike. I'm telling you, Twitch is ahead.
look, you come down and get another touchdown here with like 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and you're putting yourself in a decent position.
George with them rose-colored glasses again.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, Braves fan.
Once you see it once and you know it's possible, then it's
as Garrett says, right? Anything is possible.
It's the most Packers fan thing. Like Packers fans, it can happen, you know. And honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. Like, you know, to at least you know, soften the blow a little bit, you know.
Man, I gotta start getting back with y'all in the chat on Sundays for like 8 hours straight, watching all the games, because there was nothing better than seeing Joe Burrow with like 4 points at halftime, and then he just pulls it out of the fire every single time and throws for like 303 in one half.
And then I just go wild.
Gator telling me to calm down, both of you saying relax, and then out of nowhere, it's like touchdown T. Higgins back of the end zone.
Bro, I was like, fuck. I needed that. I needed it so bad.
So many taco in here whenever Saquon was playing. Man, iconic times.
It's an iconic channel. He gave me 1.1 better than 0. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, there's one way to look at it.
Let me check my
with the new concussion protocol though, Braves fan, it's like a week and a half. Yeah, it has to be 11 days that you're cleared.
Yeah, I just went ahead and closed out of Underdog because there's no sense in watching that no more.
Oh,
not gonna hit that prop with Musgraves not being there.
Yeah,
Aaron Jones. There's no shot Aaron Jones is getting 56 more yards this game.
I know
that one's dead. I'm pretty much gunning on Love throwing for 130 more.
Yeah,
I mean you're looking for a boom play, right? You're just looking for a.
I need a 30-yard strike to like Christian Watson in a slightly competitive fourth quarter, and I could at least make like $20 on top of what I wagered and be good.
No, I mean, you know, I as a Green Bay fan, you should know anything is possible.
Possible. It can happen.
It can happen.
Look, I honest to God thought first play on offense of this game was going to be like the Vikings game last year, just straight deep strike to Christian Watson, like let him know
the one he did not catch.
102 out of Jordan Love. Let's get 135 more.
It's doable, Robbie. I think it's doable.
It is. Gator's just a fucking hater, bro. I'm kidding.
I'm not hating. I'm
don't throw backwards, though, fucker.
I'm being realistic. I'm hoping, you know.
God damn it. Why would you do that? Fucking asshole. Fuck those backwards. Why would you do that?
Did you all see the flea flicker from last week where you like did the splits?
I saw it. Yes, I did see the highlights of that. Fucking, you gotta be athletic, bro. You're getting tackled all weird types of ways.
When I saw the splits, I was like, boom, high ankle sprain, done.
Fucking Aaron Jones just rip open a big run here. Aaron Jones. God.
So do you? I mean, I take last week out of it. Take the second half of last week out of it, at least. As a Packers fan, are you now seeing in Jordan Love what Aaron Rodgers saw in Jordan Love and was like, okay, you don't want to get me wide receivers. You don't want to get me weapons. You have your quarterback.
Look, I definitely think he's the quarterback, at least for the next 2-3 seasons. I think the difference between Rodgers and him right now is like the guys that Jordan Love's playing with are the guys that he was in training camp with, drafted with, like developed with on the practice squad, etc. So there's a different kind of like connection that I feel like he has than Rodgers had just as a vet, saying like, all right, here's some rookie. I'm not going to show up to training camp, OTAs. Oh, what a catch.
Mm-hmm.
think you have to go for it on fourth.
Braves, that's all you can do, man. You know, the concussion part, you know, you can't control. So I mean, you know, the rest of the team gotta hopefully, you know, go out there and put up points for you, man. It's the NFL. You honestly never anything can happen. You could be some fucking no name that just pops off, like, you know.
You know, to go to his last comment there, where he hopes Chase goes off again. There's a very good possibility that happens because going up against Tennessee, there's not going to be a ton of run from the Bengals offense, in my opinion, with as strong as that Tennessee D is against the run. They're not that great against the pass. So there's a very good possibility that you could see Chase go off along with about 4 other people on that Bengals wide receiving core, including Boyd and I don't know who the 4th wide receiver, maybe even fucking Irv Smith go off this week just in the passing game. But yeah, going up against Tennessee is going to be rough for Mixon. So I think you will see a lot more of the passing game from Cincinnati. I think Dan Campbell, when he leaves a game, do you think he hits the gym like right away?
Well, what makes me crazy is all these amazing sights they show as they cut the commercial. Does everyone ever see this in real life? I mean, these are some amazing visuals. And I look at it, I'm like, why aren't I there? Why aren't I seeing that stuff?
What are you talking about? Are we on different channels? Are you? Because I'm watching car commercials and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't buy that fucking car even if it was free.
Well, I'm watching the commercial too, and I'm looking like at the skyline and the, you know, this. I'm like, oh, it's a
you don't really want to go there. It's Chicago.
I've been in Chicago. It's not a bad place. I've been there. I enjoyed it. I got in a huge fight with my wife because I wanted to get a Chicago dog and she wanted to get something else, and I lost.
Pizza. Smart man.
Yes.
They're still married because of that fight. You know that, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Maybe the only reason you're still married is because you lost that fight.
There are many fights I lose to make sure I stay married.
Yes, it's. Some of these commercials are just absolutely asinine. You made me watch these commercials. I want to see where I'm going next, and these are asinine commercials that you've made me watch, Jeff. Just pointing that out.
I do that for you, Jay, just to hear your voice. Come on, don't leave me hanging, Jay. Talk to me.
I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm just trying to think of what to say after that. If Robbie was here, Robbie was here. I think he'd say something along the lines. Did you just ask for sex?
Exactly. Dude, the Gator voice does that to you. You can't help it. Where did he go? Where'd Robbie go?
I mean, you may not want the answer to that.
That's probably
it's
true.
Probably that's a loaded answer. It's not even a loaded question. It's a loaded answer. Golly, the shit we come up with when we get blowouts.
So the funny thing was, so Jay, last night, Rod, so like, you know, you and I have been jumping in, right, before he can't get on these calls. So the other night, I turned into his stream. He's like,
AMA.
guys, don't worry about having to hang out with those guys anymore. All right, I'm gonna be showing up on time, so you don't need to. I'm like, come on, man, you're killing me.
And then, of course, he didn't show up tonight.
Exactly.
He's on taco time.
He is. He
I
is.
I know he can hear us because I heard him say, "Whoa."
Yeah, did you hear that? Yeah, because I was busting his balls, and he got all fired up about it.
Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Here he comes.
Here it
Watch out.
comes. Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh wait, no. I
What else is being station?
I think Robbie just the window's open and that's what he was saying. Whoa. He
What?
didn't hear what we said.
What?
Nothing.
What y'all say?
Nothing.
We was talking about you.
No, not at all, Robbie. We weren't talking about how last night you were talking about how you couldn't wait to be back on schedule so that guys like me don't have to open up for you. So don't worry about that.
Did not say fucking that. Fuck my dick. I did not say that.
I don't know. I didn't hear that part from, because I didn't jump in until the very, close to the end. And I was like, hey, what's going on? Whatever.
Oh,
and
no,
he's like,
we're
I
just
do this
totally
every
about-
fucking week.
No, we were talking about how it's going to be awesome when you're off work and we get to do this as a team.
No, that's not what you fuckhead said.
No, that's what he started. That's what he started to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Good. I'm excited because we get to bring back the pregame show. We get to start things a lot earlier.
Exactly. And then Mike took off on us.
Jericho got smoked.
Dude, not this past Sunday, of course, because I was on the road, but the Sunday before, I was on stream from 8 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock at night, whenever we finally shut it down after Sunday Night Football.
But
What a sack. Oh my goodness.
we crushed it.
Poor George.
Hey, that sack was damn good to watch, I'm not gonna lie.
He smoked them. Yeah. Sent them back 5 yards.
I did learn that I'm gonna have to purchase more beer like Saturday afternoon, just for Sunday, right? I'll get my Saturday beers for the college games, but then I'm gonna have to get like more beer. Go ahead and purchase it because 8 o'clock, and then I'm constantly on stream. I can't go then. I'm gonna get like 2 more 30 packs just for Sunday.
Let me ask a fantasy question here to all of you
Hmm.
to try to make something out of this game we're watching. What we're seeing from Jahmyr Gibbs right now through 4 weeks what he's going to be the rest of the season, given the amount of opportunity that he's
I'm
getting?
starting to think so.
It's been disappointing, to be honest with you.
I think he is.
To me.
The amount of people I know that drafted him in the 3rd round was just appalling for what you're getting at that value. Like, I drafted Jalen Waddle at the beginning of round 3, and Gibbs went like 2 picks after that. And those are 2 entirely different tiered players.
You have to trade Gibbs at this point to someone that's like flex needy.
Like, I wouldn't even consider it an RB2 play. Montgomery is clearly like the RB1 on this offense. Or at least is getting the more valuable touches.
Like, I'd be willing to take Gibbs as a bench piece.
I mean, I would feel confident flexing Gibbs over like the Christian Kirk tier level of like receiver.
Well, let me ask you this, or let me put it to you this way. Robbie, why would you want him as a bench piece? And the reason I'm asking the question that way is you can't say if Montgomery's injured because Montgomery was injured last week and did not play. And Gibbs saw 17 carries or attempts and then 2 targets. That was against an Atlanta D that is not good. They're not horrible, but they're not good. And so he got his full opportunity to do it last week and basically scored less than 10 points.
Yeah, didn't. Yeah.
No touchdowns on this season, whether receiving or rushing.
Yeah, if you're
just-
desperate, if you're desperate, like Leafs is saying.
I mean, desperate for RBs. I had P. Ryan and Gainwell starting with Eckler and Aaron Jones. I'll take Gibbs. All right, let me just double check. Gainwell was also injured in week 2, so take him out of the equation. Even though I know you have him on the team, but you got to take him out of the equation because week 2 he was injured. Week 3 was just you had to know that DeAndre Swift was just going to repeat like 170 to 130. I mean, fuck, they're the same. It's just that dude is just badass.
Okay. So let me throw out like 2 or 3 names.
What up, BKB?
If you're gonna have an RB2 here, would you rather play Jahmyr Gibbs? Or would you rather play Javonte Williams?
Javonte
Yeah.
Williams.
Would you rather play Jahmyr Gibbs? Would you rather play Isaiah Pacheco?
Pacheco.
They're the same person.
Yeah.
Interesting, though.
Would you rather play Jahmyr Gibbs? Would you rather play? Kind of crazy that I'm even saying this name at this point. Derrick Henry.
Oh,
Gibbs.
Henry. No, it's Henry. I mean, even though you had a weak or a bad week last week, it's still Derrick Henry. You still trust the talent right now. You drafted Derrick Henry probably a good round and a half ahead of where
It's a chain, bro. It's a chain.
Yeah, it's a chain.
Gibbs or Josh Jacobs?
Wolf.
Josh
Gibbs.
Jacobs.
It's Jacobs, but it's because of where you drafted him.
Draft is over. I don't care anymore.
I'm like less and less buying into the argument now in trade talks of folks that are like, oh, this guy inherently has more value even through 3 weeks of poor play just because of where I drafted him.
I don't buy into that. Stats are stats.
No,
this is what the NFL is. This is way.
The narrative that I would argue to that is
I can't believe they let that play go off. I thought the play clock had stopped.
when
Jeremy, good shit, Reed.
if you take
Reed.
Gibbs and you drafted Gibbs in the 4th round, but you drafted Josh Jacobs in the 2nd round, they're the same fucking person. So you're playing Josh Jacobs because of where you drafted him, and he's on the field for 100% of the carries.
So
If he's not giving me the points, I don't care.
They're the same person. They're giving you the exact same amount of points that both of them are. One is RB25, one is RB26. They're the exact same
person.
person.
I get what you're saying. But yeah.
like I offered a trade today that I got told was borderline disrespectful. I offered Pacheco and Christian Kirk for Josh Jacobs, and he said, no shot. No shot. Like, wouldn't even remotely consider that. And Pacheco has been more productive on the year that Josh Jacob has with less work.
You have to let it keep building. Rescind the trade. Like, are you going to consider it now?
Well, Christian Kirk's gone off my team. That's how I got Christian.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, again, Pacheco is RB23, and then you have Josh Jacobs, RB25.
Where's Derrick Henry on the year?
I gotta check. Hang on.
That Tennessee O-line is just so bad.
21. RB21.
21. So I mean, pretty much through 3 weeks is basically, like a lot.
But he's RB21 because of a horrible last week.
Yeah, like
You
through
take
3
out
weeks of
last week,
football,
and he's probably RB14, 12, 14, somewhere in that range.
after 3 weeks of football, you'll start seeing things, begin to balance out, and the scales begin to balance out. Like, yeah, and also we have to remember that players are going to have bad games. The only thing that we can do in fantasy is take advantage of people overreacting to those things.
Or good games, or spike games.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever think that Raheem Mostert's ever in his life going to be as good as he was last week?
No.
No, the answer is no. Even if you
We've
said
seen
yes,
this. We've seen this before. We've seen this before. We've seen this.
RB1 on this season right now.
He won't end RB1.
Right, RB1. Devon A. Chain is as good as he was last week. This is how bad the
running
RB
back market is.
landscape is.
Yeah.
RB6 on the year after
Yeah.
1 week.
One game. Went from being completely unrostered to everybody blowing all their fucking fab to get him.
Yep. Guess how much fab I used on
Yeah,
a combination of these.
Forget that he was the backup in that game. The backup.
Puka Nakua, and who was the other one? Oh, Ford. Those three, like the big three for each week. There was one each week so far. Guess how much fab this guy has blown on any of them?
0.
0, 0, 0. Now I have traded for them in dynasty leagues, but I'm not trading for them in recap.
Wait, that's 1 foot. That's 1 foot. That's 1 foot. That's 1 foot. That's 1 foot.
You stop that talk, Robbie. Touchdown.
It's 1 foot.
No, they called it 1 foot before they didn't.
This ain't college, Reed. This ain't college, baby. You gotta get that.
It wasn't even 1 foot. The heel was out.
I tell you, Jordan Love freaking loves to throw a fade to the corner of the end zone, just over and over and over.
17% catch rate on that route. It's a dangerous route to be throwing.
Last week, he threw the same fade to Dobbs almost 3 times in a row.
Watch that high corner.
Also,
Reed
there it is. Jordan Love up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Rushing touchdown?
Yep.
Way to put the game on your back, kid. That's it, single. Modelo time on the run, boys. Dilly.
Hater and I were talking about Modelo earlier.
They need to give us a fucking deal.
It would be
rushing prop lines are sitting there like every week at 12 yards.
Well, today was at 30. What was it? Because I had it. I was actually looking at it.
Well, he's not fucking Michael Vick, George. Gosh.
Yeah, but he's always going to have that rushing.
He's young and athletic enough to be able to scramble for 10 yards for a first down.
Yeah.
Going for 2 again. And they run the option. Jordan Love around the edge. Oh, he got fucking.
Got it.
He did not get it. He did not get it. Nope. Did not get it.
Nope.
He got.
And we have a lineman down. Wait, we have a. What the fuck? Come on, don't.
He got taken down by the neck. Yeah, he didn't even get close. He was a half yard short.
Wait, was there a flag?
No.
Okay, 10-point game at the start of the fourth is still not bad. I mean, you'd ideally like it to be 1 possession, but
hey, but you're battling your way back. You need a pick. You need a pick.
Let's check that passing yard line right now, Robbie. Let's see how close we've gotten.
Yeah.
170. 171.
171.
Oh, 64 yards, doable in a quarter. Easy.
Yep, doable.
That's 1 touchdown drive.
That's one touchdown catch from Aaron Jones would do that.
Bro, if that could happen. I'm not going to hit this, so I have too many factors. I need a Laporta TD. I need Amon to get a 73.5 over. Like,
mine's busted, so I'm going to be rooting for every single one of yours right now. Mine's busted because of Luke Musgrave going down. Concussion protocol.
Damn, and the one that could hit for me, Aaron Jones at 46.5, he ain't gonna get that. And I need a Laporta TD, and I need Amon Ra in that one too. Damn.
Yeah, Amon Ra's line went from it was 71 and went up to 72. He's at 51, so it's possible.
Yeah, that was a brutal tackle. That was a brutal tackle. But Jordan Love's a gamer. He's a gamer, bro. He's got that dog in him. He's got that dog in him.
Does he?
See, this game, how this
got that dog in him.
Last week, too. This is what I hope the Packers don't do every game this season is just get shit on in the first half. And
they haven't. But they haven't. But they haven't. This is what divisional matchups are made of. This comes with the territory. Wait.
The Packers and Lions are in the same division. Call Taco and double check.
damn. But like this is like you game plan for this team, all off season, all throughout the year. While you're game planning for another team, you're still game planning for your division rival. Like, so it's to me, all's well as well is okay. You guys still have plenty of time to be competitive here. A pick can change a whole lot. A fumble can change a whole lot. We've seen crazier shit in the NFL.
Is it
Last
not
week.
crazy that was just a screen pass to David Montgomery and not Jahmyr Gibbs?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry. Yup, they gave that one to Gibbs. They gave Gibbs the carry there. And they are going to mark that as a first. Montgomery still is. I don't know if he's gotten bigger since I last talked to him. That motherfucker, he's a beefy fucking boy, bro. That's a big dude. Man, we're all coming in from the club 2:30 in the morning. This man just sitting there, fucking curling dumbbells in the hotel fucking gym. Like, bro, you're not normal. Montgomery, big person. I run fast.
Yeah.
Angry run.
Get off me.
Yep. Hold my neck. Cage. Gotta know you don't have taco math with all the division. God damn it.
Another little quick screen to Monty for a big gain. Get off me.
And you're able, but with the backs that they have, the fact that they don't do more of that with them both, it's astonishing.
Right up the gut.
Grown ass man.
Look, Packers' run defense has been a weak spot for years.
Monty is a fucking bowling ball. He's a different type of animal. We've been seeing him do this since he was freaking at Iowa State, dog. Like, he just runs through people. I wonder what he's thinking about when he was running through someone.
I don't know. Is it running through or is it running over?
He's running through. Gibbs, see, you can't do that, Gibbs. You're not him. You're not Monty. Like, leave that for your big brother. You get behind Sewell and break outside. Like, do something fancy, because that's why we liked you in the first place.
Did they convert that third down?
It's 32.
Third and
two.
Because this would be very Dan Campbell-esque to go for it on fourth. Packers slide linebackers. You got tower. You got twin towers over at the top of the screen, and it's going to be a run play. No, wait, play action. Oh my God, in the first room.
Gibbs.
Oh no,
Gibbs up the middle, first down.
First down. There we go. Damn, Twitch froze for like 2 seconds.
Telling you, dude, this defense gets punched in the mouth at one time and they just fold. Like, they're going to run it every play. They have no reason to pass the ball right now.
I don't think that it's that. I think that your defense has been on the fucking field too much all game.
To where David Montgomery and Gibbs, even though Gibbs has not been super productive, David Montgomery has just beat that defense to a pulp.
Like you keep just getting, it's like a heavyweight fight. There's water in the basement, and you just keep checking the body. That's what the running game is for.
Why is Reynolds even fucking getting targets right now?
I can't stand when that happens. I can't stand when they target Reynolds.
Yep. I can already tell you right now, Lions are going to get a touchdown and this shit's over.
Well, even if they don't get a touchdown and they get a field goal and just drain another minute or so off the clock, 2 minutes off the clock, it's going to be hard.
It's going to be very
bad to do much.
Oh, yeah. They're going to start running too high safety.
There it is. Monty.
My God. Oh, my gosh.
What a blocking scheme. He needed to cut that back a little bit.
But yeah, so maybe slow down a little bit, let the blocks develop.
Yeah.
And you're getting Montgomery was going to drafts in like round 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm. and he's going to end
because
up.
it wasn't a flashy name and on a flashy team, and like I don't know. I felt like we had already said it was like, well, Monty's still going to get the work. I think we were all pretty much all like as the channel, we were all on that.
Big stuff right there. Yeah, he's gonna, pending Sunday and all, but unless there's another huge breakout by Raheem Mostert or somebody like that, he's going to end up at the end of the week. He's going to end up somewhere in that top, because right now he's sitting at RB 32. No, with nothing going last week, he's probably going to end up somewhere in the range of RB 15, RB 18, somewhere in that range.
What's crazy too is the Lions are playing with an injured O-line as well. They have 2 starters out this game. Did they convert this 3rd and 9? Just go ahead and tell me.
No. I would throw this. I just want to throw this at you because we talk about a lot of where players are ranked or whatnot. After 3 weeks, where do you think we already know Raheem Mostert is RB1 on the season right now? Where do you think DeAndre Swift is after the 3 weeks that he's had?
Eight, 9.
Robbie, you're looking it up?
No, I'm in the middle of something.
Okay. He's actually RB 14.
What are we talking about?
Because week 1 attempt, 3 yards. RB 14 for DeAndre Swift.
Look, that's honestly based on I'm just gonna say I'm surprised he stayed healthy this long in Philly for one.
They use him different.
Yeah, they actually use him.
That's my point.
Like, that was the I mean, I owned Swift last year, and I ended up trading him for Kelsey with Zach Ertz. But you guys helped me with that trade. I remember that. But
yeah, I was gonna say I remember that.
All Detroit had to do was just give him the ball, and they just refuse. And then you see him now trying to do with Montgomery and Gibbs. Granted, it's working right now, but like imagine if you had just kept Swift and done what you're doing right now.
Swift and Montgomery would have been, oh my gosh, that would have been nasty. That would have been nasty. They both would have been fantasy viable because like Swift will do all the elusive, get out the way, get you the big yards, and then Monty will come in and just do the dirty work and just run motherfuckers over. Oh, I love that. Oh,
I know this is a little disrespectful to Dan Campbell and maybe even possibly Swag Daddy and all, but DeAndre Swift already has a touchdown this year. He's only got one, but it's one more than he had earlier in the season than last year. So.
Yeah. And that only one is definitely going to multiply on that Eagles offense.
I mean, even if it doesn't, he's getting it on the yards. He's getting the points on the yards. I mean, the touchdown does of course add nicely, but he was he did this a couple of years ago where you had those big weeks yardage wise with no touchdowns, but he was still freaking like RB7, RB8 on the year with very minimal touchdowns because between the 20s was all his. And they didn't bring anybody in.
Dan Campbell bit off DeAndre Swift's kneecaps. George, you're muted.
I remember week 1 last year with Swift where he popped off for like 20-something points and everyone was like, yep, it's going to be a great year.
Mm-hmm.
And then you never saw it again.
Insert Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams was a beast with that team, bro. But
there was a stat last year, Robbie. I don't know if you remember this or not,
Detroit's
but there was a stat last year where, and I don't remember what week it was, where the stat was, but Jamal Williams had as many touchdowns as he had yards.
Yeah, I remember that.
He had like 7 touchdowns, 7 yards.
Yeah.
7 carries because they were all within the
goal
2-yard line. Yeah. It was insane.
But he was winning, but Jamal Williams was winning you games though. Like he was a piece of the winning factor of you winning games. You know, like I 2 years back to back, Jamal Williams has been in my flex, or either been moved up to an RB2 in the event that you know the lead back had been hurt. Like he's gone out there and he's done the work. Did he jump that motherfucker? I don't even care that they made the fucking kick. That was amazing.
The fact,
yeah, the fucked up part of that is that's illegal. Gives Detroit automatic first down.
Down, yeah.
Take the 3 points off. First and goal.
That was stupid.
Yep. Quay Walker. Surprised he didn't get kicked out for it.
Oh, he just straight cost him the game right there with that.
Like, bro, it's not 2004, man.
The sad part is Quay Walker had his whole thing of like, I've been meditating now. I'm not going to get any of these like dumb penalties.
You should have meditated on that one.
And then he just comes and does something like that. And now you get, provided they don't get the touchdown, another 2 minutes off the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're talking about it right now on the broadcast about the meditation stuff.
And as good as he is as a player, the fighting and just that kind of stuff that he did last year is just absolutely ridiculous. Because that's what people remember. It's not the actual big tackles or stops or any of the interceptions or any of that. It's the he got kicked out for fighting twice, and then boom, you jump over the center on a field goal that you're still within 2 scores at that point.
Bro, all I remember is fucking is Leonard Fournette and fucking Shaq Lawson just exchanging goddamn punches on the way to the locker room after getting ejected.
I'll give you a prime example. When you think about Ndamukong Suh, right?
Oh,
there was the stomp.
Yep, the stomp, and yeah.
But then, like, over the next 4 or 5 years, there was absolutely nothing. Like, I don't even think there was a fucking flag thrown on the man, to be honest. Like, literally, there might have been, of course, there was flags thrown on him, but he cleaned up everything. And then he went to the Bucks. And, of course, when he went to the Bucks, I was like, oh, here we go. We're going to have that bullshit drama. And he was fucking
who was it that Marshawn Lattimore fought? I can't remember.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, it was Mike Evans. Yeah, he fucking fought Mike
Evans. Guess what? We have that matchup this weekend.
They always go at it.
Touchdown. David motherfucking Montgomery.
Touchdown?
Yep,
that's a wrap. I knew Dan Campbell was going to let it touchdown on this one.
3rd touchdown of the night for Montgomery.
Dude.
Big
Quay Walker
just
cost him the game. Just completely cost him the game on that.
That was fucked up.
Montgomery sitting on my bench. I feel so much good about this.
Yay, fantasy football.
Just God. Oh, he ran through Quay Walker there. Just that little fuck you, thank you.
Oh, I gotta check Packers Twitter right now to see what they're saying about Quay Walker.
Oh, y'all probably gotta be lighting his ass on fire right now.
Someone just said, "Go to bed, kids. It's a school night."
I can't believe he just. And you jump over the line and you got your soul snatched at the fucking goal line, like.
Dude, he just got ran through. Like I asked you, Robbie. I was like, "Is he running over, or is you're saying through?" And I asked him, "Is he running over?" He ran through Quay Walker right there.
In the words of Marshawn Lynch, That's how you put a shoulder through a motherfucker's face.
This tweet pretty much sums it up because this is pretty true. Atlanta game all over again. Oh, you're going to play a light box? Cool. Run for another first down. Every time. Man, Gator, I know I told you at the beginning of the show, like, it's not all on Joe Barry, but it's instances like that where you know they're going to run the ball and you're running a light box and you're not stacking it, and you just continually let them pound out 5-6 yards of carry and you do absolutely nothing.
That fucking Walker never jumped the line. You wouldn't ever even have to fucking worry about the goddamn play in the first place.
Well, okay, that's where I was going to
go. From the 30 all the way to the 10, just pounding the rock.
Guess who's on my bench?
Hi, Matt. I'm with you there. No, because that's. I'm glad you brought that up because when is the time? As good of a talent as Quay Walker is, when is the time where they go, okay, you cannot be on special teams and cost us the fucking game? So there's the pine. That just costs you the game right there. That at least costs you the opportunity.
Sucks that you still got to pay him his game check, huh?
What's crazy is that your coach is freaking Rich Bisaccia. Supposed to be one of the best special teams guys in the NFL.
But that wasn't him. That I doubt that was a coach that told him
from a discipline standpoint.
That's like, that is coaching because it is discipline.
The coach can't control if you just decide to get a wild hair up your ass and fucking do some shit that you're not supposed to do in the first place.
I'm sorry, Robbie. I do disagree with you on that because the coach can do one of two things: fine you for doing it, because that is in the NFL, and bench you.
They should
bench him. That was my question. Should bench him. This isn't the first instance, and it won't be the last if they don't.
This loss means way more because it's a divisional one. Like, this is the one that you didn't want to lose if you were going to lose one.
You got kicked in your nuts.
And punched in the throat. It's a 2-for-1. That's what it is. It's 2-for-1.
Like, I know as a Packers fan, I'm exclusively on Packers Twitter majority of the time. Every time we get a game like this, which is a majority of them, Joe Barry's head is called to get fired every single week.
Wow, you just lost 15 or 10 yards on that goddamn kick return.
Well, let me guess, he brought it out from the back of the end zone.
About 6 yards deep.
Yeah. Whoa.
Devontae White, Quay Walker, Georgia run was special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's done over. You're in the NFL now,
and you're not on the same team. So,
man, Keyshawn Nixon needs to get this I'm going to return a kick to the house to get a spark in the team thing out of his head. Because every single kick, no matter how deep in the end zone it is, he's running it back. The good thing is you have the Vikings and the Bears at 0-3, so you're pretty comfortable.
You're pretty safe.
So we got you got the Green Bay down 34-17, 3 timeouts, and it looks like 5:35 on the clock.
Good
down to Romeo. Where art thou, Romeo?
Can we get like an Aaron Jones screen pass for like 40 yards right now?
Hey, yes, I like your thought process here as a Packer fan.
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh my gosh! Oh, Jordan brings it back down. He almost threw it. Lycan was ready to follow that one.
Wow.
He throws it away.
He tried to throw a pick, is what he tried to do. All right, one last break. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Don't.
Jordan, you got to throw the check down, my guy. What are you doing?
He saw something he didn't like. That's why he pulled the ball back down.
Robbie, I mentioned to tell you, dude, because I came to your stream so much and I'm so invested in fantasy, I come to you all for my advice, but I'm now the advice guy for like 6 people in a group chat that just send me lineups and they're like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
It spreads, bro. It spreads.
And I consult them, and then I look at my own roster, and I'm like, I got to go to someone else here. I was like, I don't trust my own judgment that much.
I'm not gonna front. I go to other people. Like I'll straight up send Marcus like a text. I'll be like, hey, what should I do here? And he'll help.
I
Like
shoot you DMs. I shoot Gator DMs.
Get closest to the people that are close to the people that like are like, yeah, like there's some. I'm not the smartest, but fuck, I'm pretty goddamn good. Oh my god, what a body control! Oh my god, this is a catch ref. That was a fucking baby. Was just goddamn born. Oh, sorry. You haven't played receiver. I love shit like that.
Who caught it?
I'm
watching it right now. Here,
I can't see it.
What a bomb, dude!
Is that Samaje? Yep, it's Samaje Toure. It's Samaje Toure.
I haven't seen him in 3 weeks.
He had a nice outing last week. Read again.
The sad thing is, this is all to like make the box score look less bad.
You smelled farts for that,
Robbie. I will say we're getting close to this Jordan Love line, though.
I know. It's like
Aaron Jones finished with 2 fantasy points and half PPR tonight.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
And I could have literally benched him, played Pacheco, and then ran out there with Christian Watson in my flex and been good.
Gone out there with what was working.
Well, when I knew he was almost going to play last week, I was like, he should be fully healthy and not on a pitch count.
I thought the same thing. I didn't think that. Oh God, I didn't think that. Don't message me right now, damn it. I've completely forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it. I was gonna say something and now it's gone. All because I saw a fucking message that I didn't want to see. I didn't need to see. I need to see it. I didn't need to see it. Man. What were you saying, bro? Help me get it back. Help Robbie out.
We're talking about the Jordan Love receiving or passing yard prop.
Oh, yeah, bro, we're almost there. But like, I'm still not gonna fucking hit it though because Sam Laporta didn't get a touchdown.
Well, I think even if he throws for a touchdown right now from where they're at, he's still gonna be like 15 yards shy from the.
I need 2. Yeah, I just need 2. I need 2 more. I need 2 more yards from him. Why couldn't that fucking David Montgomery TD been Laporta?
I don't know how often you would ever have me on again, but all I'm saying is
anytime.
Next week, Monday Night Football, Packers Raiders.
Yep, and then we get Thursday night right after that. Yes. Fuck the Raiders, bro.
You see the rumors of people saying Devontae Adams should get traded back to the Packers.
He should get traded either back to the Packers. He should go back. He should go anywhere else that's not Vegas. Vegas does not seem like a good place right now. Like, there's just too much going on. There's too much drama. And apparently Max Crosby's not happy with the direction of the team either. It's bad.
Send him to Kansas City and watch he and Mahomes just absolutely light it up, dude.
Send him to KC and then send Crosby to Miami. Oh, my gosh.
I would trade any receiver and draft picks on the Chiefs roster for Adams right now.
Except Kelsey. Yeah.
I would trade literally anybody on offense that's not Travis Kelce.
Anyone that's not the tight end.
Easy.
Right, stop showing Brian Branch like we know he's not fucking coming back in the game.
I tell you what's ridiculous.
Fucking Jordan Love picked. That's game.
Picked off?
He threw the nickel. Right in a soft zone. Didn't let the route develop.
That's Aaron Jones' performance absolutely tanked my win percentage.
He didn't do that. Oh, he didn't do that. Oh, he did not do that.
Dude.
You got to let him break. It's a breaking route. Why are you throwing it there? Oh, my gosh. Boom. You should have broken out.
The 10, man.
Fucking he threw that too late.
All Oh,
that was bad.
he had him butt naked in the back of the end zone too. If he had just waited an extra second.
That was a bad read. Oh, that was all on the QB. He knows it too. It's good. And, the fact that he goes back, he sits down, he's like, he's poised. Take this one on the chin. It's fine,
Dude.
4 interceptions in 2 games versus the Lions. 2 tonight.
Montgomery, Jesus Christ, dude. No, this whole game, I would sum it up with this was men versus boys football, straight up.
The Lions came out, and then
Before you were on, dude, I was telling Gator, I was like, the Lions got the dog in them, and they play with so much heart. Whether they're better, like Dan Campbell's a good coach just from a motivational standpoint. He could be the worst play caller in the world, and I would still.
But he brings the best out of men. Like, you need a coach that does that. It's just like it's just a football. Football's basically a war game. Just like any general who can get the best out of his troops.
Oh, wait a second. Earlier, I knew as soon as they went into Kansas City, no matter who wasn't playing on Kansas City, as soon as they went into Arrowhead and made a statement week 1, I was like, nah, I
was like, this team's real. I was like, yeah, this team's real.
They're not messing around this year. I mean, look, tonight, Goff, 205. Jordan Love has 234 passing yards. And I'm pretty sure his line was 234
and a half.
Oh, will they let him get one more?
I know.
Oh, my God. Hold up.
Vegas might have.
His line that I got on Prize Picks was 234 and a half. It doesn't matter. Watson's not going to hit either, or Aaron Jones. But dang. Dude.
My gosh, these blocking schemes, these show. Oh.
How you doing? We making our appearance again. That's the grandbaby right there, buddy.
Adorable. Don't put this game on and
Robbie alone. Okay? Oh, that's the only thing. Yeah, the only thing that makes Robbie immediately just Golf drops back. Survey's sacked.
Yeah, she's in there. Mama's in there cleaning out the bottles, and she's whining a little bit. I'm like, what happened? She's hungry, and she's like, no, I just put her down. I'm like, all right. I walked over, I said hi, and she stopped crying and picked her up, and she's like, okay, I'm good.
Yep, exactly. Like, the one thing that you can do in the podcasting industry is you can definitely take care of a child and pod at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we need to teach Taco how to freaking do that part.
I know that. Yeah, no. I had her on a couple
censorship myself really quick. Did you see how quick?
I had her on a couple Sundays ago, and so she sat right here and watched the pod, or she didn't make a noise, not a one.
Yep, she's about to go. She's about to go night.
Mm-hmm.
You said, "Pay me my money."
She's looking at the screen like, "What is all these crazy people on this screen at one time?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the internet, sweetie. It's the internet.
You'll learn all about it. There'll be something else by then.
Yeah, Skynet.
Are we about to see Sean Clifford? Or do you think Love goes back out there?
I mean,
Love is probably going to go out there because of pride. If Clifford goes out there, that's a coach's decision, and I don't.
What a punt return!
Web 3.0, yeah, we're basically in Web 3.0 right now.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go give her back to her mother. I'll be back.
All right, bro. BKB, all your teams suck. Look, Washington bouncing back this week. Love sacked.
What's crazy is I have a bad feeling that we are going to get destroyed by Vegas next week.
Yo, oh, hell no. Hell no. You're not. Jordan Love's not letting this happen twice. He's not. No.
Look, man.
Yo, Cowboys definitely suck. Browns definitely suck. 49ers, I'm scared of. But that's your divisional rival. You're supposed to say this up.
Well, what's crazy is that the Jair Alexander injury that's put him out now 2 weeks came up out of nowhere. Like, I think if you have Jair, this game goes slightly different. And if you don't have Jair against Devontae Adams next week, you are screwed.
Raiders are tanking for Bo Nix. Please, God, Lord, please don't let Bo Nix end up a Raider.
Romeo Doubs almost has over 100 receiving yards right now.
I told everyone, I was like, yeah, Christian Watson's coming back. You know, he'll have an impact, but I feel like it's going to be Dobbs.
He's got like 12 targets, 9 catches for 70-some yards.
I feel like this game was a game for them to kind of work that out together. You know,
let me check. Let me see what he's working.
Like I've been the new guy on a team, and you know, yeah. Well, you lost 50 on Washington last week because we ran into a fucking good team.
Romeo Doubs, 13 targets, 9 catches, 95 yards. This is now 3 weeks of the 4 that he's had over 15.
He's the one there. He's the one. I think that Dobbs is the one. And Watson will have his big boom games.
That is a lot of Detroit fans in Lambeau right now. Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, one, they're close to each other. I mean, but like Detroit has a team now. And Detroit has an identity with the blue ski mask. Like, it's a thing now.
LaFleur, why are we kicking a field goal here down 17? Just nut up and go for it on 4th.
I think the Dame trade helps Milwaukee huge. I'm excited to see how it works, but I feel like this is one of those things I want to see how it works, just because you go from a plus 800 to get into, I think it was the finals or just the NBA, the finals. And now you're down to a plus 400 with the Dame trade. We've seen things like this before where, you know, it just doesn't work out or it may not work out. So we'll see.
Dame's agent is low-key a genius for having some side options that he just did not make known to the public.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to try and squib it. They're going to try and squib it. That's the weirdest onside. Yeah, this is like close to like a squib. Oh my gosh, why did you touch him, Aaron Jones? There's no need for you to fucking put your hands on a man. Is Watson going to be George Pickens, just big play merchants? They could have 4 points, but a 50-yard TD changes everything. I think that you'll see that too.
I don't want to say anything about Watson until I see what he looks like on a full snap count.
I'm so excited to beat the dog shit out the Chicago Bears next week. Bro, this channel was created because of a Washington versus Bears game.
If the Bears shit the bed again, then I'm picking up and streaming whatever defense plays Chicago every week for the rest of the season.
Oh, you have to. You have to at that point.
I borderline almost played Denver's defense this week just because I thought the Bears were going to be that bad.
I am starting Justin Fields this week because I like to gamble, and I think that Denver's just that bad.
Wait. Love passed his passing yard thing at least. But
I'm almost off, like in 2 minutes.
Oh, he's not even off air.
I'm about to be off in 2 minutes. Bring back Ty Boogie. This is Bears DC is on the Bears DC is on the FBI's most wanted list. Stop with that. We don't know anything about that.
The Bears defense can't get ragged on that much when the offense is that bad. Keep it
moving. Yo, Miami versus Bills at 1 o'clock. Just like I'm so excited for that game. Like, oh my gosh, Sundays.
I wish they had flexed that to Sunday night. I really
Sunday's chills. We got a Zeke Elliott revenge game.
Whoa. How dare you take Taylor Swift off of Sunday Night Football?
We got did they move it?
No. I was just gonna say I think that
fucking Packers fans want Taylor Swift off the TV as much as they can get him.
I'm not a Taylor guy myself.
That's my
The guy
boy.
in my personal line gotta be here for that stream. That man is living his own life.
Well, I mean,
He
the
is
poor
living his
NFL put the Jets in so many good primetime slots, expecting Rodgers to be there.
Bro, if you're a Jets fan, you know, somewhere Kevin James is just like yelling, like, ah, like, yeah, if you're a Jets fan, you
Have
gotta
you seen those Kevin James memes on Twitter? Dude, those popped up out of nowhere.
nowhere, bro.
Those are gold too.
Like, I don't even get how that became a thing. And so we'll probably get a first down here, and we'll get a kneel out. Romeo Tubbs, Juliet.
Romeo, where art my Romeo? Dude, not a bad night for him. 9 of 13, 95 yards. Not a bad night at all.
That's without a touchdown.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
See, this is the part where I'm like, okay, like, you're still trying to fight. Why call the timeout? Like, you not even needed to put your quarterback back out there.
Look,
Let the game go. Like, at this point, it's a 14-point spread. You kind of gotta. But I know. You still want to fight till the end. You have your pride. You want to leave with your pride intact.
I'm the guy too that after these games goes on YouTube and waits for the coach press conference just to hear what sorry excuses they have for what happened during the game.
Oh, we got to be better on special teams, offense, and defense.
Discipline. We
No
just
fucking shit, Sherlock.
No, my favorite though are Brandon Staley press conferences. So did you know that there was that you know, you still had a timeout left? Well, you know, we didn't really, you know, think about it, or yeah, his bullshit excuses, bro. That man, I cannot wait for him to. I don't wish for anyone to get fired. I don't wish that on anyone, but still. 111, 110. Why they wait? No, you have to put time back on that. Are you allowed to still let that tick?
That's
Okay,
just
no,
crazy.
they call it timeout.
And you get 30.
Time to go 1-3 in fantasy. Let's go. Seahawks for life. Gino's better than your quarterback.
Is he?
DK Metcalf's better than your wide receiver. I don't know. DK has a different skill set, and you know, so yeah. But he's not better than Terry McLaurin. I'll still take Terry McLaurin any given goddamn Sunday. That dude balls.
Dude,
Kenneth Walker
Brian
third.
Robinson this year. Mwah.
Many men. I am loving Brian Robinson.
Hey,
The fact
quick
that
question for you.
Still getting taken ahead of him in drafts is comical.
Quick question for you. You have Miami, the Eagles, and the 49ers still as undefeated teams.
We're talking about that tomorrow. Nope.
Okay. Can I ask who's going to be the first of the unwinning teams to?
That is part of it. We gotta wait.
Jesus Christ, Robbie. That's
Gotta wait for
fucking
tomorrow.
12 hours from now, 14 hours from now, 16
I know.
24 hours
I
from
know.
now.
I know. It's okay.
No, it's not. I'm not going to be there tomorrow.
Where are you going to be?
I'm cutting a yard. Fucking. I still have trees down in my yard from the hurricane. As bad as that is. A month later.
You'll be here tomorrow.
All right. I think the Dolphins, Miami's the first team to take an L.
Do they take it this Sunday?
If they're going to
That's
take
what
an L,
you're
it's
saying?
going to be this Sunday.
Ooh.
Because I think
Alrighty.
the only thing with Philly, like Philly would be my second, and that's purely based off of.
I think it's going to be Philly. I think it'll be Philly.
Jalen Hurts has not been as great this year. 6.9 yard average on a pass attempt is not great.
Alrighty, y'all.
I think a lot of that has to do with the
I got to head out. I got to get on the road, so I got to end the
changing
stream.
coaching staff.
Robbie,
All right,
I
fellas.
appreciate you having me on.
Great night. Lion
Yo, cheers to me.
in big.
Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls want to do. Dilly dilly. We are going to catch y'all tomorrow night, Rum Boys After Dark. It's going to be a fucking lit ass show. Let's go.
Holy shit.